very cool setup and just heavy back and forth that we're about to see here right now.
Already forcing their way in, using that freestyle like you mentioned, get some extensions off the assist and push Hakke all the way to the corner.
We're also seeing Hakke on the Caitlyn, so a lot of defense right now, but does get opened up and has to use burst in this moment, trying to go for the trap, but not gonna be able to land it, and that's gonna be a tag plus a charge rifle shot, but dropping the combo. Unfortunate.
Oh, Taki, that's a tragedy. I was looking forward to see what Hakke had with the Caitlyn off that tag launcher, but really nothing came through, and it was just a helm breaker into death.
Okay, slightest of delays. Gonna get the after image going, and on top of that, the wall carry, but we went for a time winder, and Apology Boy is gonna follow up with the Ekko tag in. Time winder. Super also gonna just keep it, another one for your troubles, and then just pressure once again, but we parried, but it was still a mash of a parry and not gonna be able to punish it back. So that is Apology Boy with the first round on the board.
Been quite dialed in here against Hakke, unrelenting like you mentioned on the offense, already pushing Hakke back to the corner, forcing the mash out, and the burst from Apology Boy mirrored on both sides.
I do love that we're seeing Hakke utilize Caitlyn's buoy trap to essentially go ahead and kind of cover here. So this is going to be an Aegis Reflector, full conversion, going to be able to set up the Cupcake trap as well. And then a full launch, but no, the route dropped, but we still picked it up after the tech recovery.
Very nice coverage of that air tech there from Hakke. Getting the jabs out, but missing the parry on 6S2 from Apology Boy. That's twice in a row that timing has been missed and gotten hit for it.
Reminder, projectile goes out, back and forth tag as well. But unfortunately, the aim was actually towards the Cupcake trap, and we're gonna lose the Caitlyn here.
Apology Boy's Ekko continuing to put in work. Got the mirror, got the tentacles set up, looking pretty nice for the combo of Apology Boy.
Oh, the recovery, Apology Boy getting a little bit of scrambly, but we finally got the launcher here. And that's going to be a limit strike plus tentacle setup, as well as the after image. Fury activated this time around.
Where has been the name of the game for Apology Boys. Ekko trying to stuff Hakke's out of the air, but that Fury dash cancel gets the hit, forcing the Fury burst and the dash cancel likewise. Apology Boy does not want to make that go to a third round. We want to close it out nice and easy.
Yeah, this is definitely reminiscent of what I was viewing yesterday for Apology Boy. I will say a lot more cleanup on the scrambles this side around. I want to see a little bit more from Hakke. Just a bit more confidence with the Caitlyn, right? Like, we're seeing a lot of just opportunities that could really work out for her, but those routes are getting dropped, and also too, just not feeling like we're catching people in the air or punishing them for it. But this is a really nice whip punish here from Hakke to then get corner carry as well.
100% got the install as well. That after image not allowing for Apology Boy to get anywhere out with the Illaoi. Got the mix up with the low active tag into Caitlyn, and the burst forced out. Don't want to take any more damage.
Yeah, once again, we tried to aim towards the Cupcake trap, and we're gonna get punished for it. Tentacle has been set up, so now it is motion. And there's the shot from Caitlyn as the follow-up answer, plus the side switch as well, but missed the tag launcher.
Illaoi and Hakke, excuse me, is not allowing Apology Boy to get any sneaky pressure resets in there.
We're trying to go for those diagonal shots, but leaving Caitlyn open, dashing out of there, but we have the medium mash, better said. So that is going to be Apology Boy, who's going to take out the Caitlyn, and now it's just an Ekko v Ekko fight, which Apology Boy, level 3 plus the level 2 super, but we're going to definitely be pressing there for the low. Very nice here from Hakke.
Yeah, that was such a brave mash from Hakke into the face of the tentacles and installed Ekko, but it worked out and it netted him some huge reward, which Apology Boy has met in kind. Bro, very nice.
Ooh, we called out the wake up special. Should be able to kill despite the Fury defense multiplier here. Nope, limit strike followed up plus the cheeky overhead. Because you're already guarding against a bunch of tentacles. Now you gotta worry about the dome.
Those tentacles get set up, and me personally, I get that deer in the headlights sometimes, where I'm like, oh, I'm not ready for this. I don't want to hold these mix-ups. And the first one, the simplest one, is the one that matters.
I like the freestyle attempt there. We have the double shots as a follow-up, but again, in the air, it's been a little bit hard for Apology Boy to fully confirm on a route, but this time around, we got the tag launcher, Illaoi in motion, and now it is just pressured here, but the overhead getting push blocked.
Phenomenal push block there from Hakke, and the air dash over allows for that switch in the corner positioning. Apology Boy has to work with the mid screen. Tentacle for the throw combo means Ekko might not be long for this world.
Not long indeed, as that special super is gonna take him out. Now it's just Caitlyn, but we tried to go for the down H. And there we go.
Burst.
Aegis Reflector, but we tried to actually parry through it as well.
A couple of wayward parries there from Apology Boy, but at the end of the day, came out on top. That burst bait was pretty well dialed in there, as Hakke really had no other options. Jinx, Jakobster on Ekko Ahri.
Alright, love to see that we got the Ahri on deck. Another Caitlyn. The Caitlyn Jinx combo is actually very tricky. So I'm very curious to see how these two characters will be contesting against some of the more stronger characters of Ekko and Ahri. And here we go, we're already seeing it from Jakobster doing a great job in dealing damage into Caitlyn's HP.
Very nice anti-air there from Fatbento. Catching him with the minigun going wide, making Jakobster think an opportunity for a jump in was there, and then sniping it out at the last moment.
Ooh, I love that there from Jakobster. Gonna be able to fully confirm, but does drop the routing, unfortunate. But we parried the projectile. However, Jinx is following up, trying to stay in the air, and with Ekko to come through.
Unfortunate drop there from Jakobster, allowing for that back throw from Fatbento. The 6S2 comes through, stomp on the dome, and chases down the tech roll as well. Great stuff for Fatbento.
Unfortunate for the Caitlyn to be out. Does have level 3 Jinx here, so one good hit can also be the end, but so does Jakobster as well, who has level 3 and can confirm should they want to, and we're actually just going to confirm into the S2, which is not going to fully be confirmed, but we have the chip to follow up.
Saki, it was a tragedy on both sides.
Really
as soon as Jakobster dropped that combo, I saw the 3 bars in Fatbento's pocket and thought the worst, but oh, they're thanking their lucky stars that the punishment didn't come through.
There is the setup projectile to try to keep the coverage on Ahri safe. That was so cheeky, just to go for a vertical spirit rush, just to then go and get the overhead as well, the heavy overhead. And now we're just seeing this corner fully belonging to Jakobster.
Set up here, doesn't quite chase down the tech roll, but goes for the cross up afterwards. Fatbento trying to snipe out the Ahri, but she is over the head, she's behind the back, she's piecing you up in the corner.
That is now Caitlyn out for the count. Plus Jinx getting tagged by the assist, and then also getting hit by Ahri's S2 super, or special better said, which is now a lot of damage here. Parry has been used, but now the burst has been baited. Can you confirm and make up for the damage, but gets hit by the wake up special?
Ahri looking pretty worse for wear, needs to get out of there into the Ekko. Fatbento doing a great job of running Jakobster around the screen with this Jinx. Not much health to work for. We'll see if we end up using the Fury.
Ekko is out, so despite the low health, able to really come through. We're gonna go into the laser. We block the laser, and because of recovery, won't be able to Fury here as Jakobster. It takes the first game.
Great stuff there from Jakobster. The recovery as well as the throw punish denying that Fury burst. Could not have asked for a more textbook way to close that one out.
Here's another corner dominance from Jakobster. It's going to be very hard for Fatbento to try to get out of here, especially now with the projectile. The roll gets grabbed and the bait on the wake up special and the burst baited through. Jakobster is ready and reading Fatbento like a book.
I don't think you could ask for more from Jakobster here. Has totally caught on to the propensity of Fatbento. The forward tech out of the corner is covering it with both characters exquisitely, and you can see the results. Barely a scratch taken on that team, whereas Fatbento is down a character and on life support for the second.
A little besitos for your troubles. That is also Jinx super low on health, even with this shock. That doesn't get confirmed, by the way. Jakobster is in a very nice spot and doesn't really have to stress too hard. Some of these scrambles are a little bit dangerous, but again, the Ekko comes in clutch for a follow-up assist.
Jakobster continuing to prey on Fatbento's reactions in different ways. We've seen how much those Jinx 2Hs have been coming through. Now Jakobster starting to air stall with the Foxfire into my time to catch him unawares.
Wake up special also stubbed out, plus again another burst baited.
Like a dash, but not the full confirm. Instead, we just get the reset with that cross up J2H. Surely this will be death? Yeah, okay, just one more reset. That's all it took.
Tried to go for the roll from the Caitlyn follow-up, but we are unable to get anything from there. Tried to go for the S2 overhead. It works this time around. And now we have a little bit of momentum here, but again, you gotta be careful. Caitlyn lowest health in the game at the moment. That's gonna be a break unleashed from Jakobster. But the overhead and then into the low, Jakobster takes it 2-0.
Genius.
Trip as well on that Ahri Warwick. Warwick, a character that's been a talk of the town since the patches. He was already considered quite strong and really only got some net positive changes.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a stronger Braum for sure this season. Especially considering that like Unbreakable can be essentially applied and you're not really losing it out like you kind of did before on some of his supers. So now it's just a matter of seeing how that affects it. There's the freeze plus the bait on the first, but no punishes. And now Ekko comes in to attack.
Trip goes for the parry to try and save that Ahri in the back, but Lord Waddle with the fake out, allowing for a punish on Warwick instead.
Okay, here's the replays, and then that is already going to be a launcher as well. I think we should be seeing Warwick go down, especially with Braum getting unfortunate. The roll stump was too finishing off to be able to get the Unbreakable plus that reversal, but we have a launcher anti-air from Trip. A lot to come back here though with Ahri.
Yeah, but this character with her multiple super capabilities is more than able to do it. The orb pushing Lord Waddle back. I don't even know which side that hit on Saki. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I got hit too. It's okay. I definitely got hit. I definitely did. But we do gotta be careful here. That is an Ekko with a level 3. There is the shield from Braum to follow up. Oh, we got hit by the Dome Fury. Mega Time Winder on the backup. But the evasive guard, beautifully done to throw out the S1.
Now Trip is still in Fury. The damage output of Ahri with this install is more than enough to delete someone even as healthy as Braum. Get the throw combo due to that Fury dash cancel. Still got 2 supers in the bag. But Fury is gone now. We're going to need a reset.
Missed 2 opportunities after the orb, but we finally got it, especially getting the dunk as the finisher trip, making the impossible happen here.
Let's go!
The resolve, keeping it together with the Ahri, using that Fury Burst beautifully. Now capitalizing off of that back assist from Warwick, the anti-air catching so high in the air. You cannot go over it.
There's the low. Mega Time Winder, also gonna help with the corner carry. Gonna get the tag launcher afterwards, and now this super is going to work. We have Unbreakable Braum. This is also going to be very ugly here.
Going for the Demon Flip, trying to catch Braum unawares. 6S2 tag doesn't quite reach, and Lord Waddle's able to capitalize with both characters.
Oh, this is a happy birthday plus Bloodlust is already in play. And you're just gonna have to hold all of this. Also, mind you, level 3 is available here for Trip. But because of the flip in the air and the recovery on it, Trip's not gonna be able to take out the Ekko and now has to hold this damage.
Glacial Fissure to take Warwick all the way to the corner. And oh my god, we're going straight through the armor, straight through the button of Ekko. Get that level 3 off.
Very nice. We have Bloodlust also activated. Evasive Guard, Bankai! And we are able to do the launcher. Not going to be able to catch the Braum. Having to use the break here. And another Bankai as well to just go ahead and create an opportunity that we also see Trip with level 3 here.
But Trip just has to maneuver around the Braum, wait for that Fury to get offline, and go for the level 3 again. Lord Waddle's offense has been so unrelenting, and Trip has found the gaps time and time again.
Yeah, you definitely see Lord Waddle just trying to capitalize on the opportunities that he's gotten, but then Trip full resources, full availability with the meter that has just been easy to do reversal super, or reversal level 3 better said, on Lord Waddle.
And it's really getting some mileage here for Trip. Both carriages in that last round taken off the back of those reversal level 3s. With Lord Waddle puts maybe some more hesitation in the offense, maybe some more pauses to try and bait those out in the future.
Yeah, I do sense we're going to probably see Lord Waddle slow things down just a little bit, especially after situations like this where we're going to get Braum now tagged in. We're going to be able to apply Unbreakable. Beautiful low, so that is an Ahri that is fully gone.
Ahri's gone, and Warwick has to stare down an installed up Braum and a full health Ekko behind it, going around the anti-air attempt from Trip. To get the tag into Braum, this is surely a dead Warwick.
Here it is. We're going straight into the super. Yeah, just a little bit of damage. One good hit, and that is that one good hit.
That 5M from Braum is so damn tall. Catching Warwick, no matter if he's on the ground, if he's trying to demon flip, it doesn't matter.
The overhead, it is so cheeky. Plus, the break has been stopped. Now, we did go ahead and bring out Braum's assist because of the route just not being fully confident in the ender, but that is going to be a Warwick gone. This might be a 2XKO, especially with Ekko to keep the OTP going. Mega Time Wonder, and that is the name of the game with a perfect 2.
A clinical round there from Lord Waddle. I don't know about you, Saki, but I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen a 2XKO, let alone a perfect in tandem with it.
I feel like that it's such a rarity. I feel like you have to go to the lottery for that one. but very nice.
Yeah, Lord Waddle's taking that one all the way to the bank. Any games you can get in this ladder format matters so much when it comes down to the top 8 qualification at the end of it. Both these players, of course, going to be vying for that towards the latter half of our ladder format.
Turn out the Poro. A lot of damage that was applied to Ekko, but there's Ekko to follow up again for the assist. Setting up Time Winder plus the Aftermash. Not going to be able to get it, the burst baited, but it's all good. We have the anti-air.
Lord Waddle almost picked up that combo on the other side, but we got a reset, and that's worth just as much. Go into the corner, get the Unbreakable, and now Warwick is looking worse for wear, especially after the enhanced command grab.
Oh no, the Poro was not enough to keep Trip in the corner, and that is going to be a tag here. We are seeing Lord Waddle try to clean up on the crew and open up Trip, successfully getting into the Ahri.
Super Time Winder. There's 3 bars on Braum. If we get that tag launcher, that's a dead Ahri for sure with a level 3. Bring out the Poros, let them get some snacks.
Oh, they're just so adorable. Kicking butt and then getting their cookies. I bet you they're sugar cookies too, by the way.
That last Poro is so greedy. All the other ones just took one for themselves. They're chilling. They're being very generous, distributing them nicely. And the last one is 2 for me.
What a push block from Lord Waddle. Went ahead and called out that Trip was trying to go for the body headbutt, better said, and utilizing the push block was able to get not only Braum shield but also the assist to clean up.
And Lord Waddle has really come alive in games 2 and 3 here, putting the screws to Trip at every opportunity. Gets the air throw on Ahri and the combo afterwards. Are you kidding me?
Unbreakable has been applied. What a parry though from Trip. It's gonna be the burst inside of Lord Waddle. Parry right back at ya. Onto the assist, and we're able to capture the point character too. This could look very dangerous, especially considering that this might be a dead army.
Chance to live with a pixel, but the dash up low from Lord Waddle catches Trip holding up. Too afraid of the prospect of a command grab, and it's gonna cost him big as Lord Waddle closes up the set 2-1.
See, that's the thing about Braum's changes, right? Like, ones that are, I mean, I would say, like, and I see my husband, Yasuo.
Yasuo making his first appearance on the screen. Of course, we are plenty acquainted with Ekko this block so far. But Yasuo already heading out there. He's taking his time.
Freestyle being one of the more popular competitive uses, especially with Ekko and Yasuo. That is going to be a break that has been used by Sealion, but that special in the air is going to be punishable, so we're going to see the tagging to Ekko.
Hit on the backside of that with the break there from the Sealion. Tragedy. Got thrown into the corner. The chip damage is starting to rack up. There's not much more that Squegee can take, and the assist closes it out for that first character.
Right now, it is just the Ekko and Yasuo happen here with Illaoi to follow up, so Squegee is going to have to make something happen here. Still full health on the side of Sealion, or a good chunk of health, better said. Plus, Sealion also has level 3 ready to go. Bit of my time to follow up, but we are going for the level 3. However, it is going to get whiff punished thanks to the jump over by Squegee.
For the first time, Squegee can go on the offense. Spent the first half of this match just playing evasive, trying to get around Sealion, and finally we're getting to see what happens when they have the initiative.
Ooh, great health there. That was going to be teched. And now we have Wasagi to also open up level 3. Press some buttons. You're going to get served to the Kraken God.
Oh, Sealion really said, you better keep that combo tight because the level 3 is coming if you don't. Unfortunately, the drop from the Squegee was fatal.
Freege has been unleashed. A little bit of time freeze. Not going to be enough to really pick up. Does miss on the anti-air. And now we're just going to see Illaoi take most of the damage. Try to press in between. But that is a happy birthday happening right now. Plus the tag from Yasuo. And going into Tornado. We're trying to maintain corner here. We've got the backdash into Wasagi. And now it is Sealion who is out without the Ekko.
That was a huge whiff punish there from Squegee. We've seen Sealion go for the break follow-up on whiff a few different times, and Squegee is now getting wise to it and punishing it exquisitely.
There we go. Both players around a piece. Gonna get the replay out plus breaker. Also used up by Sealion. It's gonna have to hold all this damage though. As now Squegee is gonna get as much conversion as possible here. Gets the stomp. Goes for the reset. Beautifully done. And this should be a dead Ekko here with just the BNB.
There's still plenty of juice left behind that combo from Squegee. But we're getting happy birthday, and unfortunately too far away from Sealion. Saki, that could have been a disaster.
Very much so. This can also spell disaster here. We have the tentacle set up, so it's time to play the guessing game overhead. But then the wake up special is going to at least take out the tentacles. And now this is a full Yasuo that could go into Tornado. Doesn't even need to cash out on the level 3 afterwards.
Oh yeah, Sealion was deader than dead. The threat of that level 30 is still in the back, and Squegee more than enough to take it down. Sealion started off the set quite well, but as soon as Squegee got the spacing a little bit better, as soon as they're able to find their footing on the Yasuo, things really flipped.
Agreed. That's going to be a grab plus tentacle grab to also catch. Tried to bait out the break, but very good patience there from Squegee to just let the tech recovery happen.
A bit of damage here with the Ekko. Limit strike into the setup. The tech roll gets scouted out, but not punished. Sealion's able to get out of there scot-free and into the Illaoi, forcing the break from Squegee.
No motion for Sealion here. We have the follow-up and we block the break. Beautifully done. That's the cool thing about Freestyle, right? Is that there's a lot of opportunities to be tagging back and forth so you can call out those breaks.
100%. The awareness of the green flash from the break, immediate Freestyle tag, that's a nice punish. Couldn't have drawn it up better.
Trying to cover with my time, but this is not good, as that's going to be a very dangerous opportunity that Sealion has dropped. And there's the time winder projectile to finish it out.
Yeah, what a projectile time winder is. That is...
I do not like it. I have many words about that projectile. But it's not time for that. It's time to see if Squegee can take out the Illaoi and, use time winder once again to be able to clean a house here.
Yo, slide to the left, slide to the right. Squegee catching Sealion flat-footed and parrying as well. Even though the mix-up didn't lead to a kill, the parry is putting some more hurt onto Sealion's team.
Special plus the horizontal slash. It's beautifully done there from Squegee. Great opportunity here because Yasuo is pretty much on a good chunk of health. Just going to use break here to just keep it safe and maintain that health advantage. Sealion's Illaoi though reading on the special, wake up special, and now should have level 3, and we're gonna actually cash it out to make sure the Ekko stays dead.
100%. In any team game, I feel like if you have the opportunity to dissect the team a little bit, you need to take it. Limiting that health as a resource is critical. But Squegee doesn't need that health if he just gets a 2H and he's got the meter to follow it up.
Okay. Squegee ready to go with the level 3. And now on a potential set point here if the momentum can be maintained.
So far, looking like Squeegee's doing a great job of maintaining it. The break is already gone from Sealion. We haven't even crested 20 seconds into the round.
Beautiful low right there. That's going to be a very nice combo here. As we're going to see Squegee take the opportunity. Does drop the route on it, but it is still good as we go for the back and forth. Doesn't get the sandwich situation that they were hoping for, but that is a-okay as this is going to be a dead Ekko right after the heavy slash.
Happy birthday there from Sealion. The burst comes out right as the meter is expended.
Okay. We have a replay available here, so we're going to be able to thread the needle. Definitely trying to create a sandwich situation that is just going to lead into Illaoi going down for the count. Beautifully done with Squeegee's Ekko Yasuo freestyle.
Squegee continuing to play the made you look game. The beauty of the ladder. Sometimes we just get back-to-back-to-back rapid fire matches because people are out here gaming. This is the first time we're getting to see some Vi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and also too, we have the Caitlyn Yasuo freestyle, which I really am. It's the team that I'm looking at currently, so this is looking like they are getting a chance to shine some light here as we are seeing SJ just dominate with Warwick and Vi on top of that.
Yeah, Saki, you might have to wait to see a little bit of that light shined upon the duo there from Yasuo and Caitlyn, because it's going to be all Yasuo putting in the work in this round. Caitlyn just got deleted off of 2 interactions there by the Vi and Warwick combo.
Yeah, it is very hard to be a glass cannon, especially in this game. And I think even so, same thing with the Yasuo, right? Just not even a chance, especially with Bloodlust Warwick at this point. Do you even use Fury? It's just a heroic effort at that point if you even try. We're going straight into the knockout. SJ just giving no chance for Loki to play the game.
Yeah, I agree with Loki's decision to not spend the Fury there. The health from SJ's team was so high and they had so many resources available that was an incredible hill to climb.
My gosh, I didn't even know what side I was blocking. Caitlyn not even going to get a chance to just press. This is all going to be SJ's round here. Going to be able to go straight into the level 1 super. Didn't even bother going for like the chomp. This is just straight into launch and calling it what it is.
Jump medium from Warwick, expertly placed. Now we have full Bloodlust available, get some extra combo confirms, Limit Strike instead to get some more resources. Loki's gonna find that 2H, finally get something going with the Yasuo, but is it enough? These characters are so healthy.
Yeah, I don't think it's even gonna be enough. I don't even think there was a chance to use Fury or break in any of those opportunities.
I don't think so either. Loki had to be mashing that Fury to make it maybe come out before the super, and even then I'm not sure there was the opportunity to. SJ is playing a mile a minute, and it is working out beautifully for him.
Alright, Loki waking up and finally getting a chance to come through, but unfortunately still gonna get hit by the lows. And this is gonna be Vi's corner break finally being utilized, but no conversion. We're gonna tag back and forth between Caitlyn and Yasuo to try to pick up some of these scrambles, but that is gonna be a drop as well. SJ already back on the Warwick and gonna be able to take out the Yasuo, plus build up on that Bloodlust meter. And now it's just Caitlyn, who has been historically right now in this match 1-tapped, 2-tapped at most.
And she's not out of the hot water just yet. You got the kill on Vi with the headshot? No, not quite.
Flip. Gonna go for the dive. And this is where it gets scary. We can go into level 3, I feel like, here. Yup, we do. And that's going to also place a great position for Bloodlust Warwick activation as well.
100%. Doesn't even need to use it, though. Just pulls up on Loki with the lows. They really wanted to wiggle out of there, try and get away from this raging dog, but it's not happening.
It's going to be another break here from SJ. Going to be avoiding some of the damage. A lot of defense here, especially because of some of the projectiles thrown out. Unfortunate that that button whiffs completely on Warwick right in this situation.
Gets the 2H, but unfortunately Loki dropping the anti-air means SJ gets a full opportunity to confirm. Charged Vault Breaker, that's going to be a tag launch for sure. Where are we going to go with it? The DP, maximum spider, but it's a little bit too far away.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure how that was going to end right there, but we have the Aegis Reflector, and what a pickup, still able to catch it despite the route dropping, and that is at least a Warwick gone.
First character Loki's been able to take this set. Good job of evading with the Caitlyn, but Yasuo getting beat up a bunch does not spell good news for this Yasuo Caitlyn team. Getting ripped up, and now Yasuo is the last hope for Loki, and it might be dwindling.
This is definitely not gonna look good. We have the super assist plus the Brown Pound Donkey Kong damage, and to boot as well, the air special, and SJ's taking it with the 2-0. Very nicely done. Going to be appearing today on stream for their next matches, and like you mentioned beforehand, we have, of course, SJ looking really strong and trying to get some of those wins down. HUEBERT right now is sitting with a 4-2 record, so this is going to be crucial, especially trying to maintain that positive win rate.
Warwick on both sides of the matchup here, being paired with Ekko for HUEBERT, with Vi for SJ, and we're seeing some of the similarities from the first one. The tag out of that Vi Crater Maker super, allowing for a full Bloodlust stack from Warwick, is incredibly powerful.
Alright, Bankai, and that is HUEBERT's Warwick fully gone now. But the Time Winder projectile still lands, but we still got the jump heavy. And it is now just Fury activation from HUEBERT's side.
Bursted out of by SJ, doesn't want to hold that damage on Warwick. I don't disagree. And utilizing these new Vi roots as well. That sway heavy, newly dash cancelable, opening up her damage opportunities to an insane level that we can see right here.
Very nicely done there from SJ's side, looking so strong again. We've talked about how the Warwick and Vi pick just works so well as a synergy for the team, and it's doing a fantastic job against HUEBERT, but now it's HUEBERT's turn to play the game, calling out the wake up special.
Still got Ekko as well. You get the Time Winder for the clean hit. Another one will allow for that full Bloodlust confirm. We stacked up the bar and we're going to spend it now. Another maximum spider is sure to take Vi out.
Big portion of SG's game plan gone now because Vi has been knocked out, but we are seeing Warwick stand strong. The super assist from Vi, which also got buffed this season. And as you can see here, damage is multiplying.
It surely is. This Warwick is not long for this world. A throw is going to take him out of here. Now we're down to final characters for both. SJ and HUEBERT both cresting that Fury threshold, and HUEBERT is likely to burn it here soon.
There's the Fury plus the super assist. That's going to confirm as well, thanks to the follow-up launcher. And here is SJ just looking so strong. more of Fury just being wasted on HUEBERT's side. There's the Bankai, and we are going to see a dead Ekko here.
I want to bring it back to something you mentioned earlier, Saki, that freshly buffed super assist from Vi. Used to not have a hitbox on the way up when she was bringing the rock out, but now it has the initial hitbox when the rock gets pulled from the ground, as well as the launcher. What HUEBERT got hit by in those final interactions?
It really makes a difference too for her, right? Because like that's just adding more into the damage. That's the whip throw that gets punished on HUEBERT's side. Gonna have to set up something here strong. Tagging immediately into Warwick, but then tagging right back into Ekko, who was still on the field.
Punishing SJ for trying to get out of that scenario. The cross up from HUEBERT was beautiful, and even though it got an awkward air hit, we were able to get that full confirm until the drop happening. We got a little bit scrappy there, but HUEBERT, after the burst, was able to keep it together and take Vi down.
The evasive guard from HUEBERT was so nice, just the slightest too, by the way. Very slight movement back, and then was able to punish here. We have the full-on attack coming from SJ to be able to take out HUEBERT and definitely deal some damage. Again, Vi is still very low health here. There is the super assist, but it is going to whip completely on the other side. And this should be a dead Warwick.
Beautiful whiff punish there from HUEBERT. The SJ tried to catch the roll, which was very heads up of him, but just not close enough.
There is the as well as the back and forth. Beautiful patience there for HUEBERT.
Extension there off of the crumble. We're into Ekko, but the limit strike doesn't come through, so there's no setup, just a meaty off of that air tech from SJ.
Break coming through. There's the tag launcher, and we're going to end it with the super. And SJ is no longer with the Warwick.
Gotta do it alone with the Vi, and her damage is sky high this patch, but even for Vi, 2 health bars is a hell of a lot to go through.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough here, especially with 2 characters like Ekko and Warwick, who just do so well, right? And like the left-right mix, plus on top of that, just making you guess for your life. There's the OTG from the Time Winder, and now Warwick should be able to get finished off. And Vi is now down for the count as HUEBERT gets on the board.
Bringing it back in a big way after a frankly, pretty shaky game 1 there from HUEBERT. Was able to tighten things up, and I thought it was going to be a repeat of our last SJ match where he just all gas, no brakes, rolls over the opponent. But HUEBERT really locked in.
Left, right, but nothing going to be able to open. There's the grab plus the OTG right afterwards. That's going to force the break here from HUEBERT's side.
Unfortunately for HUEBERT, that break allowing the super damage to get nullified, so that's 1 meter down for SJ and nothing to show for it.
Ooh, what a call out again on the break, but no launcher was just a little too far to be able to get the full confirm.
Thankfully, we were in stand medium range here off of the tech from SJ. Ekko able to put down some punishment onto the Warwick. Warwick of HUEBERT's getting a little bit of that bloodlust as well.
And that is a dead Warwick. Very good low HUEBERT's side. Now it is just the Vi that stands in the way.
Parried into the Crater Maker that hits both. Doesn't quite kill the Ekko. The Warwick's going to be regenerating a lot of that damage in the back, and it's not really going to matter because this round might just be over.
Yeah, I definitely think this round is over as we see Vi go down. So if you're SJ right now, you have a little bit of break. You're coming in with full health. You're pretty in a good spot resources-wise, so how do you take advantage of those resources, especially with how HUEBERT has been fully able to change up how they've been playing?
It's really going to come down to that evasion that we're seeing here from SJ. If we can get around the time winders and find one in, that's when the money starts flowing here. Full Bloodlust and the maximum spider for Oki from SJ is exactly where you need to be.
What a demon flip! And we're gonna see Ekko tagged right back into. There's the time winder freeze! And we're gonna see some damage. Plus, this is a happy birthday too. HUEBERT is cooking right now.
And the break was so high up from SJ, they just fell into the waiting arms of HUEBERT with the time winder extensions to get all the bloodlust. HUEBERT could not ask for more off of this kill.
Nicely done. Now it is just the bloodlusted Warwick, who also just activated his own bloodlust, and now we're gonna see all that damage just be cashed out. Has about 2 bars in just a short second. And so we're just gonna see non-stop HUEBERT trying to close it out. There's the break, but unfortunately it doesn't connect. So now that was a mash there. Doesn't get this extension right after the first hit, but we do block back tie, and that is all HUEBERT wrote. As we're gonna see a 5-2 lead right now for HUEBERT in the standings.
Very nice.
I feel like Freestyle has been the name of the game for the fuses that we're gonna be expecting to see in this full ladder tournament.
I think in the last, what's it called? The last stats that I saw posted from like the Challenger ranked ladder of 2XKO, Freestyle was by far the most popular fuse towards the end of Season 0, which doesn't really come as that much of a surprise to me. As this game has developed, people are kind of realizing, oh, I can do some messed up things given 2 active tags in the same sequence.
We have the Foxfire going through Spirit Rush, but then we're going to tag right in and we're going to punish the replay here. lenclint, great matchup awareness, and that was also going to avoid Ekko from utilizing level 3 here. And another great opening that's just going to leave lenclint with almost a full bar of Bloodlust here.
Not even going to get the chance to spend it, though. His Vi is going to be going down before that even comes through. Once TweMBE got left with just the Vi against this Warwick, I think things got really difficult. Warwick can just outbox Vi on the ground very well with some of the longer range buttons.
Definitely agree with you. That's a very good point here. And here is TweMBE also having to use that break earlier on, and now still stuck in the corner. lenclint is not giving up whatsoever. This is going to be a full Ahri combo route. Oh, nope. Actually going to drop it towards the end.
It's the diagonal Spirit Rush, and we're straight into Warwick for the overhead. Forget it. You don't need much combo. All you need is the Oki after this, and TweMBE is still in danger.
Gonna be a ground slam into the dunk gun. And then now time winder also to cover some of Ekko's more dangerous stagger attempts. And it is gonna see Ahri having to take all that damage. Or sorry, my apologies, Warwick.
This time it's going to be a Vi taking a whole lot of that, as Ahri did come through with the Spirit Rush assist. I believe it'll be enough. Oh, I stand corrected. That last hit did a hell of a lot of damage.
Sometimes you just gotta believe.
But they're believing in the time winder there. Unfortunately, didn't get the full confirm off the backside of it. That was a great hit. But this one is even better from lenclint as we force the Fury Burst as TweMBE needs to stay alive.
Okay, there's the grab. We're actually gonna just run right in, trying to go for the meaty. Ooh, that is not gonna be reversal. Plus he teched in the corner, so that's gonna get thrown. You have one shot here, blocked. No, just jump instead, but no punish after the level 3 was done.
And the super was safe on block thanks to the cold star, but lenclint couldn't follow it up. TweMBE brought that one all the way back. Are you serious?
So nicely done from TweMBE. But now it's lenclint who is also very angry at how that ended. So we're going to see the double wall slump come into effect and then lead into some damage.
Delay on the Rekka, catching Ekko trying to up back out of the pressure, and giving Warwick that full bloodlust meter after the Berserker Barrage super.
Gonna hurt here a bit for Warwick. Oh, but we back tech the roll! And then now, should be able to build up enough to get the bloodlust. Yep, right here without even having to use super. And that is going to be a punish thanks to Ahri taking the rocket punch.
Surely to be enough damage. Not going to even give TweMBE the chance to use Fury. Never mind, we didn't go for the super there. That could have closed it out.
If Vi was able to just solidify those last couple of hits, that would have been a very dead Warwick thanks to the Fury and all the follow-ups that come from Fury.
Yeah. The one thing that I've been left wanting from TweMBE though is the damage from Vi has really been leaving a lot on the table. The medium auto combo from Vi is pretty good in terms of positioning because it gets that automatic side swap, but you're leaving so much damage on the table when you do that. We haven't seen any of the electric roots, which is where Vi really shines the damage department.
I agree with you, yeah. It is definitely one of those things where like we really need to see Vi, or in TweMBE actually specifically, just try to utilize what makes Vi so strong here. It might help out too, right, to contest some of the pressure that lenclint's been applying, but listen, lenclint's wanting to win as much as possible. There is no stopping this train.
Not at all. The Warwick keeps on coming straight through with that Demon Flip combo. Plenty of bloodlust means this might not even go down to a super, but we're going to spend it just to make sure.
Still, almost a half circle of bloodlust still remains. But we got an anti-air. That's going to force the burst, and we're going to tag Ahri right back in. But nope, misses the medium. That medium's hitbox was nerfed recently. So you gotta be careful, but there's a parry.
Dangerous to do that full denting blows on block. lenclint showing exactly why there, as the parry opportunity is available if you got the heads up plays for it.
First round goes to lenclint and puts them on potential set point.
Doing a great job of taking advantage of TweMBE's positioning here with the cross under. Almost got around the burst. That could have been disastrous.
Oh no, the freestyle tag back and forth to get all the damage.
Get the Loki here after the super and catches the rollback from TweMBE into the Berserker Barrage. That's a full stack of bloodlust that we're going to cash out when the round starts.
Oh, interesting. The demon flip didn't reach all the way, but because of how the bloodlust was working, was able to activate and catch TweMBE off guard. You're going to have to hold all of this. It is going to be next touch kills with the way that this is looking like for TweMBE.
100%. You got that Fury on deck though, so you can at least avoid one killing blow if it's not beefy enough there from lenclint.
Yeah, starting to get scrambly here. TweMBE does have Fury accessible, but the question is, do you really want to use it in this situation? If you can make it all work here optimally. And you cannot. That is gonna be all lenclint wrote there. Beautiful usage of the Ahri dash assist.
Mr. Choopy in previous tournaments was, of course, known for the Braum Darius. I think he'd kind of been shopping around for some potential replacement for Darius. Maybe he wasn't quite feeling him as much recently. So Caitlyn's the pick for this week, and I'm interested to see how it works out. So far, I think a lot of the Caitlyns that we have seen have, had a little bit of that new character shakiness. And I want to see what Mr. Choopy's working with.
Yeah, I also want to say too, this is one team synergy that I was very much like, this could work out really well. If you can definitely confirm more so on some of the Caitlyn neutral, which right now doesn't seem like we see Mr. Choopy winning it.
Not at all. It's one situation into the corner, and HUEBERT is taking full advantage of the pressure that he has bought himself. Caitlyn, you mentioned before, very light on the health department, and he is not long for this world once Warwick starts getting the damage going.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is gonna be a pixel health of a Warwick just nicely gonna be able to tag it out so that way we can go ahead and recover on that great health. But there is Warwick gone, unbreakable attach, plus this is level 3, and that's a dead Ekko onto HUEBERT's side.
Oh, Saki, it was looking so good for HUEBERT, and it was ripped away in an instant. Mr. Choopy's mash timing could not have been better.
It is the Braum robbery, as I like to say. But hey, the benefits for Mr. Choopy, who definitely needs this win right now.
He's rocking the Crime City Braum. I think he was giving us a little preview of what was to come from that skin choice.
Just a master of the robberies. Unfortunate the charge is not going to reach, but we got 4-0s plus projectiles to go out. Not going to be able to get the cake trap, but we do have a confirm straight into the restand, but not going to capture off of the route. It's going to be a tech air tech as well.
Hitstun not playing super well with that second 4H in the combo. Didn't get the side switch. HUEBERT was able to take advantage of the tech, and now you're in the vortex. Mr. Choopy knows there's not a whole lot to do except try and parry that time winder.
Unfortunate that super did whiff right here, and this is a lot of damage. It's gonna get cashed out onto Braum. Yup, we are pressing on wake up, and we're gonna get stumped for it.
Indeed. Braum is out of the picture now, and Caitlyn, after getting hit once, might not be long to follow. Damage racking up, 3 bars on the Warwick. Is level 3 enough?
I really hope it is. And this is Caitlyn too, so it's a low health character, and yup, it was enough. HUEBERT has a round, and we're gonna be able to see the back and forth happen between them and Mr. Choopy.
I really didn't want to believe that Caitlyn was dead from near 40% off of a level 3, but that just goes to show how frail this character really is.
Ooh, the charge shot tried to read out the wake up special, but it didn't land. And so now HUEBERT has been able to tag Warwick, who has been the point character to really catch Mr. Choopy off guard.
Punish on the jab attempt there from Mr. Choopy, and the burst from HUEBERT, netting him a huge reward. Mr. Choopy wasn't close enough to get hit by the hitbox from burst, and just gets whiff punished because of it.
Beautifully done, level 3 to cash out. Should be enough to kill the Braum.
A lot of health on Braum. A little bit too hefty there, but Mr. Choopy goes for that wake-up attack. Perfectly read by HUEBERT.
Ooh, the Aegis Reflector didn't come out, and unfortunate here for Mr. Choopy, as HUEBERT is now on the board 1-0.
I like the vision. I see the vision from Mr. Choopy. He wants to set up that reflector and maybe build some space. There's no time for that here. It's always my time when Ekko's on the screen.
And there's the break. We capture the tech plus the burst, but no confirm right afterwards. It's A-okay though. HUEBERT has been ready in this situation, this is also Caitlyn again, so this is going to be the glass cannon character that can probably get deleted in the next touch.
The damage racking up to get the maximum spider. And yeah, like you said, she is going down in the next touch, be it a strike, a throw, anything. A berserker slash works just as well.
Okay, and we're still in Bloodlust too, so we have a lot to work with. I don't even know. That's a perfect. It's just perfect.
Our second one of the day, Saki?
It is heating up, pineapples.
Glacial Fissure coming out from Mr. Choopy, and HUEBERT has the parry timing down. Mr. Choopy forced to burn that burst, does not want to take any excess damage on the Braum, because that's where a whole lot of the health of this team is located. You cannot afford to lose it.
This is a big pickup here, though, from Mr. Choopy's Caitlyn, who is now going for the launcher and getting a slight OTG, but tried to tick throw the grab, and it is not going to work this time. That created opportunity for HUEBERT to really follow up now with double time winder. 3 freezes, by the way.
Wall bounce, great rooting from Mr. Choopy, maximizing the damage on this Warwick, and if I didn't know better, I say he might be dead.
Yep, that's death, I think. No, because of Bloodlust, it was still the defensive multiplier, I think.
Barely saving HUEBERT, but it was only for a moment as the tech roll getting punished there by Mr. Choopy. Unfortunately, Ekko is going the wrong way. It's fine, we picked it back up.
It was just one of those moments the game tried to auto-correct.
Ekko got caught driving in the wrong lane.
Right, Mr. Choopy. Now, Caitlyn's supers are not too hot here, especially her level 3, so this could be it. Nope, there's the Fury nice and early. Tries to launch, baited out the parry, but now that is Fury on Caitlyn's side. And we jumped over the Aegis Reflector.
Both players getting the hits, but their follow-up normal's not reaching far enough for the full confirm. That's a forward throw. Does the super connect afterwards? It does. Fury damage reduction enough to keep HUEBERT alive, but not for long. Mr. Choopy getting away from that Helm Breaker and cleaning up the Ekko.
Let's go!
Oh no. I like that though. That was a great way to kind of be like, oh, I hit the shield. Let me tag my character or my assist to come in and then tag. We have the after-launch. And this pressure tries to open up with the overhead. But what a call out here from Mr. Choopy.
Indeed, getting that cash out with the Glacial Fissure, taking HUEBERT all the way across and stuffing out the approach with that fire.
Ooh, what a far reach. Great whip punish too. That is Braum's shield plus Caitlyn to cover. Fury has been activated. Ooh. Oh, yep. That is it. We robbed the bank. Mr. Choopy up on the board as well.
Beating the Poro for his troubles. Thank you for your service. And yeah, like you said, keeping it close, 1-1. Both of these players looking for that top 8 qualification. HUEBERT, I think, is in 2 currently. And Mr. Choopy joined the ladder pretty late, but still also up there, 5-1.
Yeah, really a good record to be in, and especially considering, again, you may have been joining late, but you're reaching towards those 6 matches, and you're still in a good spot here. Same thing with HUEBERT, but if HUEBERT loses this could be a pretty big risk, especially with the previous losses, so we are trying to encourage all this happy birthday, just pressure. We got the overhead jump in, and that is Braum out for the count.
Oh, and Caitlyn not long to follow. The Berserker Barrage gonna close the health there, and the 5M will do it. Not quite a perfect, but damn near for HUEBERT as he puts himself on set point.
Toro has gone out, so it's got a time winder. Caitlyn got hit, and that is actually a parry that Mr. Chupi was not able to call out correctly on. So now that's no meter for Braum.
HUEBERT there trying to bait out the burst, but ending up just jumping back and giving Mr. Chupi some space to work with.
Okay, there is that burst now. Both sides have now expended.
HUEBERT doesn't want to give up any of that pressure, but it's going to be Mr. Chupi with the offensive here. Gets the freestyle and the overhead. I know Warwick's overhead is the stuff of legend, but Caitlyn got one too. Don't forget.
I like that. Tried to do the empty jump just in case there was a launch, an anti-air attempt here.
Super, bring up the Unbreakable, and take out the Warwick. Mr. Chupi is prime.
Ooh, double parry from HUEBERT. Talk about matchup knowledge. And the coast to coast as well, plus Unbreakable has been gone.
Third rewind. Mr. Chupi's defense holding solid and allowing for that tag out into Caitlyn. Aegis Reflector is up. It's encroaching on HUEBERT and forcing him back.
Oh, what a launch! And that is going to hurt here for Caitlyn. Aftermath. And there's the low. Caitlyn is down. You have Braum. Super low. Do you go for the charge here, or do you have to hold all this defense? Push block is not unnecessarily available, so we're gonna go ahead and get the swing out. And the assist to also continue for the super. That's gonna put HUEBERT in a dangerous spot. Another parry, but not close enough to get the second or follow up right after. An unfortunate story for HUEBERT, but Mr. Chupi able to stay alive. This is the final round between these two, and it's just been going back and forth.
And the ramifications of this match will be felt in top 8 here in about half an hour. Mr. Chupi and HUEBERT both need every match they can get to try and keep their hopes of winner's side alive. HUEBERT on the offensive here, forcing the burst out from Mr. Chupi early. That means it's unlikely that Fury will come into play for that side.
Caitlyn now stuck here in the corner. This is just going to be non-stop, relentless assault here. There's the parry though. Great call out from Mr. Chupi, who is now going to be able to get the grab plus the OTG. And we're also going to pick it up right afterwards with the tag on Braum.
Yo, Mr. Chupi broke my ankles over there. I thought the Braum assist was going to cross up, and I bet you HUEBERT did too, getting caught by that low and leaving just the Warwick here now. Fury is available, though, so the comeback factor is always something to think about.
I think we should see Braum end it here. Yes. And then now we have also a little bit left for Bloodlust. One hit should be able to get it activated, but it is decreasing right now, so we gotta be mindful of that as well. With Mr. Chupi trying to play the long zoning range game and finally gets in, but not gonna be able to fully convert off of it.
Burst is punished. There's 3 bars on the deck for Mr. Chupi. We're going to spend them now. No, save them for the next hit. Catches the tech roll from HUEBERT, and now the pain is going to be felt.
We need cover.
There's the Aegis Reflector again, just to ensure we can get some of those extra damage hits. But we have the super from full screen. Now that's a Fury for Mr. Chupi, but we're going to go for the grab to close it out and prevent it from being used. HUEBERT able to take it 2-1 in what was a very...
Looking forward to seeing what 2XKO looks like there, but of course, for that we got to get through the rest of this ladder format. RedRiotRoss and Garfield up here on the screen.
Default got also the Vi, Ahri, and Jinx Darius combo, but here we have Garfield really showing up with the Ahri and Jinx back and forth, tag launching into Vi, and we're gonna get the OTG with the electric punches.
There's the Jinx here for RedRiotRoss, tag into Darius. Not the hit, but need to get the more healthy character in as we're on the defensive now.
A bit of a wall, not going to be close enough to get an extension, but this is a really interesting setups that we have here. There's the apprehend plus super. Not going to be enough to kill, but we see the first time the change of apprehend where you can actually charge it and make it very hard to kill.
That was kind of one of the main ways around it in previous patches. The timing was so predictable, you could parry, and the dev said, let's give Darius a little bit more agency in that department.
Really good usage of armor there, but there's a Vi assist to come in. And left, right, you gotta guess for your life. And unfortunately, still got hit by the Ender.
Or the deception to close up that kill. RedRiotRoss's Jinx is bleeding. We have 3 bars on deck, and the chip damage is going to start to rack up here with the blade.
Very big whiff here from RedRiotRoss. Almost got away with it, but Garfield picked it up and cleaned it up as it should.
Jinx. RedRiotRoss been getting a whole lot of value off of that wall bounce from Darius for an assist.
Here's the apprehend continuation, and I love the back and forth tagging from Jinx to Darius and then back to Jinx. This is going to be a dead Ahri here too, I think. Yep.
Definitely. Put that laser down. Ahri taken out just Vi alone. It'd be a little bit difficult to navigate against 2 full characters with Vi.
Ooh, I love that. That was so clutch. So we're seeing right there that it was tagging back and forth between Darius and Jinx, getting the monkey to actually go out, and then utilizing Darius' super that will usually throw you full screen, but because of the shock value, kept Garfield in place. And that was a really clutch setup there from Red Riot.
For me personally, those are my favorite things about tag games. It's finding these synergies between 2 characters that, you know, don't have so much together on the surface that really bring that pairing together.
Oh my goodness, this is a projectile minefield here from Ross, who is looking so good. There is the Darius continuation, but unfortunately gets teched.
Ooh, the air dash gets over and behind the Jinx. No anti-airs there coming out from RedRiotRoss. Just gotta eat this setup.
This is gonna be a dead Jinx here.
Players down to their final character. Garfield having Fury is huge here. Almost the air throw, draining the health bar that Darius rapidly.
Very nice, using the limit strike to get resources. Right now, Ross kind of locked in here. He's gonna have to hold the damage. Tries to whip on the Ahri, but offensive Fury. And now it's just gonna be chipped as well. Beautifully done there from Garfield, who kept it cool, calm, and collected.
I get the reaction there from RedRiotRoss to try and retreating guard off of the S2 from Ahri. You want to get out of there. You want to avoid that Fury chip damage, but the Orbit Deception to punish the retreating guard was incredibly well placed.
Ooh, what a tag here from Garfield to go on the left side and actually punish Darius for being a little too greedy on hitting the Ahri.
Back into Jinx, get some more of that setup. The 2 bombs allowing some extra pressure for Darius. can feel just how beefy that jump heavy is when it connects. We get more extensions due to the Jinx traps. Look at the damage.
God. It's the pineapples. I think this is a TOD.
It sure as hell is. See the fireworks and the health bar drain. Ahri is gone. RedRiotRoss's combos are locked in. I could not believe my eyes.
Oh, heck no. That is insane. This is so disgusting.
Ross is nasty with it. The double pickup from those Jinx traps, too solid. Garfield has found the hit on Darius, though. He's going to be able to get the kill, likely without spending anything.
There's the armor, and that is by gone.
Wow. That last-ditch DP. It only has one hit of armor. It just never got broken by Garfield. The health bar was just enough.
Trying to get the jump in. It's the charge. Ooh, jumps out of the throw, still able to confirm out of it as well, too. Now it's just projectile to cover.
RedRiotRoss trying to press after the zap. Garfield not letting that one slide.
Ooh, I kind of like that setup there. Was just trying to bait out whatever Ross was trying to go for, if you wake up or like a parry. But that was not going to be a punish. It was just a little too far. It's blocked, but still gets hit by the upper hand.
That charged Vault Breaker, though, having a full business week worth of hit stun.
Ooh, Besitos! Ahri's level 3 actually getting hit by Darius, but a great call out from Ross, who said, let me tag back to Jinx to avoid getting hit by it.
Darius off the back of that missile. Darius is bleeding, but still has 3 bars to work with. He's able to get a hit that could spell defeat, but he's just going to get scooped up. And with Jinx taking a little bit of chip damage off the back of the interaction, it's not looking great for Ross.
Push blocked, but there's the grab onto Jinx, and now Garfield taking the round back into their hands, and it's gonna be a potential step point. RedRiotRoss trying to stay alive here and at least get on the board.
Really coming down to it, but Garfield is the first one to find some purchase in this round. Great tech rollout from Ross, but Garfield almost found the burst punish.
What a slide! Beautifully done. Plus Ahri's projectile also made it through, but there's the armor on the DP.
And straight through, but not out of the frying pan. Still getting caught up by the Spirit Rush assist. That's a Crater Maker to tack on a little bit of extra damage. Darius is bleeding. The whiff throw not helping the situation at all. RedRiotRoss now back to the ropes.
This is a dangerous situation. We're going to jump over the zap, but doesn't block on the overhead. Here's the S2 super.
Fireworks there, get the setup, catching the air tech from Garfield. So Vi is down for the count, but that's a full health Ahri we still got to go through.
Okay. Besitos! It does whiff because of Ross actually staying in the air. But we have the backdash double worth, and that is all Garfield. No! Let the combo run!
Oh, it was a combo drop, but regardless, RedRiotRoss had nowhere to go. No health.
2XKO are under night level difficulties. I just want to point that out, people.
Yo, I've seen people scratching their heads and complaining on Twitter about those Caitlyn trials especially.
Alright, here we go. Setting up for Illaoi's tentacles, and now you are going to have to be locked in the corner. Can you play some defense? Warwick getting hit, and we got a super for reversal to get off of you.
One of the nice things about Vi, got access to that bionic arm. One of the very few invincible non-level 3 supers in the game to bust out of that corner with. But Freege is making sure SJ is serving a life sentence here in the left side corner as the tentacles are back up and they're punishing the jump back from SJ.
Very nice opportunity there from Freege to tag into Yasuo and attempt to kind of like bait out like, hey, your idea of trying to get over his horizontal slash is to jump out of it, but because of the tentacles, that opens you up, and now this Vi here from SJ doesn't even get to play the game. Just low held all the way.
Yeah, it was all Freege from start to finish. Even though we saw a pretty good amount of damage on that Yasuo, the tempo was consistently controlled by way of these Illaoi's tentacles.
Right, and that is a wall slump here. A huge pickup for Freege. Does miss on the vertical slash, but a bit of a trade there that not necessarily makes sense on hitbox side, but hey, that's a-okay as we're gonna see Freege pick it up right back up again.
This is the rapid slash, unfortunately not getting that full confirm, but the damage keeps racking up on SJ's side, pressing forward after the push block to punish both characters, and doing so even with the burst. Limit strike 2 for some extra meter. It is looking all Freege here at the end of game 1.
Yeah, this freestyle tag just allows so much opportunity to keep the opponents in check. Again, SJ just getting no chance whatsoever once their assist character comes point. And that is already a game on the board for Freege, who now is just establishing dominance. Like, there's just no complaints here.
Something that we were kind of used to seeing Freege do for themselves in the latter side of things with their high-octane gameplay. Not you really used to seeing SJ on the other side of it.
Alright. Seeing SJ finally get a chance to establish some of the strike throw situations, but again, the burst here is going to allow for stance and pickups to come through for Freege. There's the break there on the side of SJ, and we actually get the jump in, and Yasuo is now out for the count.
That was such a brave jump medium from Warwick. I think the tornado would have still been active had that not hit Yasuo.
Agreed, yeah. And now we have Illaoi. Those big buttons coming in clutch. That is going to be a corner carry here, plus the tentacles to support. Should be able to kill Vi here, even with the light OTG.
How many times you see a 2L OTG killing your opponent? Freege dialing in that combo so precisely to maintain all that meter.
The difference, right, between being able to kill and just actually be able to keep all that meter, like you said. But we have a parry that is level 3 gone now. Has to build that meter back up here. No super assist to come through. Just gotta hold that. There's SpuncK. And now SJ should be able to kill here, even with the super. And he does so.
You always gotta be ready for that Berserker slash from Warwick. The cross up, the wall bounce, so potent.
Slam, and what a call out. That was a meaty tentacle if I ever saw one. And there's the wall as well. Beautiful parry though from SJ. Break into tentacle, and then tries to go on the other side. I love that we got the stance slash as well. And this is just pressure that's very unique for Yasuo, who now gets a tag into Illaoi and then set up tentacles.
The rack up pressure, the chip damage racking up on this Warwick. Jump back, JM from SJ gets them out of the woods. That's the Warwick's time to play. The demon flip goes wide, but the reset is good. SJ unfortunately gonna need another one as the drop comes through twice in a row.
Keeping the DP from Yasuo safe after the slash, and then bringing in Illaoi, and again, this is a dead Vi. That Illaoi's just cooking and doing so much work.
100%. The anti-airs from Illaoi especially have been really effective against SJ, who has been pretty prone to doing things like air tech button. And that 2S1 from Illaoi, great at covering it.
Ooh, that looks kind of like a difficult combo just because of the auto correction. I love it.
Little behind the back action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say this as someone who doesn't have execution, right? But
dialed in that full string. That's safe on block. Gonna lead to a punish. You had a whole year to punish Bionic Arm on block. Freege gonna take Vi's life for it. It's gonna be set point now for Freege. One more character.
unfortunate, the low was not enough his advantage, but this will be it as Freege eliminates SJ in this top 8. Beautifully done.
Great run for SJ. I love
Really do well. And more so, this is like probably almost a guaranteed competitive team that you'll see. Barring, of course, you know, again, any special teams. But SpuncK, I think our first time seeing them. And again, that Warwick and Braum is going to be interesting.
Well, yeah, we're already seeing some of the upsides of that Warwick running straight through the Time Winder with that 6S1 command dash. Great stuff. And got a hit, but not ready for the following interaction.
Braum getting most of the hits here, and right now it's SpuncK just playing defense. Great call out though with the grab plus the overhead, and we're gonna get access to Bloodlust right here, right now, picking it up.
No DHC into Braum. Gonna leave the damage as it was. Fury Timer's starting to run out on the Warwick as we get hit. Not sure SpuncK will be able to use it as we tag him out into the Braum.
Very nice, and that eliminates Yasuo as well. We're gonna go for another projectile that hits, and the robbery KO for it to boot.
Squegee was swinging for the fences there with the air dash mediums of Ekko. And SpuncK had no trouble hanging back and sending the Glacial Fissure to KO both characters.
Koro goes out. What a call out with the air slash. And then now, gonna be getting the limit strike. Some nice resources to boot. Double hitting onto the shield, but again, that's where you gotta be careful with Braum's shield, because the pattern is calling on the assist to prevent from Braum getting punished for pulling it out.
Such a good way to enable your assist to get some hits. SpuncK tried it again there, but the Squegee was just behind the shield and was able to punish Braum accordingly.
Okay. That's gonna be a dead Braum, and Squegee still with a good bar of Ekko. Missing on to the OTG. But we have the Demon Flip very deep too, by the way, on the other side. We got level 3, so we can try to cash out. We do so for the Bloodlust.
Yeah, I got mixed out of my shoes. I thought there was no way Warwick was crossing up from that far. But SpuncK got me.
Ooh, blocking on the Fury, but not going to be able to get the full combo conversion.
Might be costly. Squeege got the throw, got the super into level 2, but the Fury damage reduction is available. I don't think this will be quite enough.
It is not enough thanks to Fury and Bloodlust activated. But now it will be as Squegee clutches it out. We're taking it to the final round of the first game.
Squegee throwing haymakers with those full jump JHs there from Yasuo. Trying to stuff out Warwick's approach options, and it ended up working.
Heard a little bit of my time, but still getting hit, swinging for the fences, very much so getting punished for it. I think it's like the 3rd time as well, but then there's the Time Winder freeze that SpuncK is gonna lose their Warwick on.
Spend 1 here for Yasuo. Squegee in prime position to take game 1. Even if though that hit didn't confirm, still got all the break bar we could want. Got a meter on both characters, and that's more than enough to take a character's life.
Not going to be able to get the conversion that they were looking for, but we did get the wake up special to kind of get a get off me tool, but the grab, plus we now have Unbreakable installed. Fury has been activated, but the heavy slash there from Yasuo is going to take out the Braum, and now Squeegee's up on the board 1-0.
Yeah, you get a whole lot of armor once that Unbreakable install is activated, but Winter's Bite, unfortunately, is not one of the moves that gets that advantage. Squegee able to JH right through it and take that 1-0 lead. Even though SpuncK started off that first game incredibly dominant.
Bloodlust is activated very early, too, in this round. I feel like only like maybe 10 seconds have just passed, and we've already seen it being available. But now, it's just going to be used up as Squeegee maintaining control on the driver's seat.
Ooh. Fortunate replay there from Squeegee, just to be a misinput, because doing it that close is sure to get punished.
Nicely done there from SpuncK. Yup, the empty jump into heavy, but we have the burst plus the low to follow up. It is dangerous. Plus that freeze, and on top of that, Unbreakable is reinstalled again.
Looking pretty good here for SpuncK. Braum is on point, the 6H connects, but didn't expect it to and autopiloted the kicks.
And we also have level 3 right now. So we're going to go ahead and save it here. Try to cash out where we can. We should be able to cash out with at least a level 1. If we can get it here. But no, we missed the tech. And then there is the tornado. Now it's just the Warwick.
Fatal miss there from the SpuncK. Could really come back to haunt them if this round goes awry. So when you're down in the set, you especially cannot afford to miss those opportunities.
Unlucky right there for Squeegee, who was actually looking for every opportunity to avoid the overhead and even trying to get a parry, and it just didn't work out. So now SpuncK sitting a little bit comfy in the first round, has a game on their side, and just needs to be able to secure this one.
Parry on the Yasuo, but sends them back to half screen. That might have been the assist that got parried, actually.
The left-right mix. But we had the break, and we're gonna tick throw the command grab. Unbreakable installed.
Tried to go for it again. That would have netted a full combo, but Squeegee's push block was excellent.
Armor. Ooh. Beautifully done. And then this is gonna be another opportunity to set up Unbreakable again. Ooh.
Get the knockdown, you get the throw, excuse me, and the limit strike. SpuncK hoarding all of the resources off of that combo. Now 3 bars on the Warwick. Burst is gonna come back soon. SpuncK is feeling great.
Okay. Super Time Winder does hit back, but it's not gonna be picked up again by Squeegee here.
Oh, the overhead?
Ooh, that was a parry that does not work out in the favor of SpuncK. And now we have another break.
Oh no, Saki. SpuncK has been playing so defensive since this Ekko was left on his own, and it might have been too much so as he just gave Squeegee free reign for all the screen real estate.
Yeah, that screen real estate was just all in Squeegee's favor there. That is unfortunate. Not where you want to be for SpuncK, who again gets opened up by the Ekko's jumping. And despite the tech recovery, is going to keep on getting just dunked on with damage.
Yeah,
And the parry.
thankfully for doesn't come through, but now it's even worse. Warwick is gone. Braum is back to the corner. You don't even get the respite of the incoming cutscene. At least the super can break you out.
It's really unfortunate with the damage that was on there. Now we are going to apply some of it, but again, armor better said. We did break it this time, but then now there's Fury to worry about. Ekko has been frozen. So now we're going to get whip punished. Not fully though. That's huge here for Squegee.
Only taking one hit of the Glacial Fissure is massive. If that full super connection, that would have been a grip. Yasuo whiffs, but SpuncK is not quite ready for the punish. Fury is gone. Now this Braum is going to have to work even harder to get all the kills, but he might not even get the chance. 3 bars on the Yasuo means this Braum is gone.
That is a gone Braum as Squegee takes it 2-0 in quick fashion with the iconic Yasuo and Ekko team. What a heartbreaker to make things work out.
A lot of the times remaking the lobby is enough to correct any of these weird connection issues. So far, it seems like we're doing pretty well. HUEBERT already getting the first hit much quicker than the last attempt at this game. That is going to be an air-to-air. We're going to do tag launch and full knockdown as well. So that's going to install Unbreakable for Lord Waddle. Again, this corner right here, no joke. You got to figure out how to get out of this corner effectively, and it is unsuccessful here for HUEBERT. Had to use the break to do so. Very nearly had a burst bait on Lord Waddle with that time winder. Fortunately, Lord Waddle gets through unscathed, and with the Unbreakable assist, almost takes the kill on Ekko, but HUEBERT narrowly lives and KOs the Ekko of Lord Waddle instead. Time winder tries to dive in with the body stash, but not going to be able to land it. And this is going to be HUEBERT's corner at the moment, setting up the Ahri Mosh. What a parry though from Lord Waddle, and that took away the entirety of Ekko. Immaculate there from Lord Waddle. HUEBERT was playing with fire, to be fair, as that Ekko didn't have very much health. Lord Waddle navigated it expertly, but I don't think it's enough. The super coming through from Warwick will close out the first round in favor of HUEBERT. Alright, nicely done. Great pickups. I mean, it's like you said, right? HUEBERT got incredibly lucky and then just skillfully was able to secure that round right afterwards. And we're seeing that happen again here. Going to be able to capitalize, plus gets the buy time as well. And then we're going to see Warwick should be able to take out Ekko. Nice and neat there. I think, Saki, that's one of the first, clean burst punishes we've seen today. A whole lot of those burst punishes have netted something, but not a full kill like that one did. Ooh, that Glacier was gonna land. It's gonna hurt, and that's also gonna take out Unbreakable with this hard knockdown. Lord Waddle in another precarious position. Not gonna be good. Surely isn't. You're not quite gonna lose the round. Oh, never mind. OTG 2L. Making me a liar. This kind of brings me back how you're like, hey, we don't really see it too often. It's very rare. And we saw it now twice that a light actually kills off of an OTG. And if I had a dime for every single one, it's weird that it happened twice so far. I think HUEBERT's just trying to make me look bad on commentary. This guy is out to get me. Alright, that's Unbreakable gone. Ekko still on the field, easily to tag. We got a grab though from Lord Waddle's side. Parry to keep it going. And then we're also tagging in Warwick to just heal up a little bit. Not a lot of great help to go for here, but we'll at least get out of the corner. Super time winder from Lord Waddle, getting a whole lot of damage onto Warwick. And of course, we get the tag into Braum for the super. Not even the super, just the unbreakable install.
Unfortunate here. Special wake up. And we got the name of the game, 2XKO, Lord Waddle, getting on the round.
Saki, how in the world did Lord Waddle sneak a throw in after the Braum tackle? I don't even understand what I just witnessed.
Listen, it's Braum. That's all I can say. It's just a Braum.
He's making all things possible here in Season 1 of 2XKO as Lord Waddle.
It is what it is, as we like to say, right? Like, Lord Waddle, though, Ekko eliminated. Here's the back tie. We got the overhead back to the freestyle tag. Fury is about to build up here.
Couple hits there going awry for HUEBERT. Lord Waddle still has this Braum, has the unbreakable install, and we're going to the Glacial Fissure for that extra corner carry.
So smart. HUEBERT, you got the reaction timing. That was insane. Level 3 to avoid the command grab and be able to steal back the round.
Yeah, and taking the round at that point is especially valuable for HUEBERT. There's no resource disparity to speak of here. You denied the Fury activation from Lord Waddle. Usually that signals one player is going to have it way before the other. In this case, HUEBERT has the break at just about the same point. Oh.
What a parry call out here from Lord Waddle. Doesn't get the full conversion that he was hoping for. HUEBERT now forcing Waddle to go ahead and utilize the burst, but getting caught into the replay.
In comes Braum. Gets the install. No super, as you know it's not going to kill. Just going to lean on the shield, and Warwick, the tag and the throw, gets around it.
Here's the anti-air here from Lord Waddle. After Image, we got the grab. Time winder. Oh my god, I just couldn't block there. That was insane set play right there from HUEBERT. Just guessing consistently.
Lord Waddle can do it just as well, dashing up with the throw, immediate tag into Braum for that nice clean KO on Warwick. Lord Waddle now fighting his way back in this set. HUEBERT nearly has Fury, but I'm not sure he'll get the chance to use it.
There's the Fury usage right here. I'm trying to get the dash. Another dash in as well. And the chip out from HUEBERT into Lord Waddle. Gotta watch out for the Glacier. Oh, we got the parry!
Yeah, and I know HUEBERT really wanted that bait on the Fury burst, was looking for it, but didn't quite have the setup. Gonna have to chip through this Fury buffed up Braum. That's a hell of a lot of health to work for.
The down H is gonna catch it, as now Lord Waddle ties it up 1-1. We talked about it earlier. HUEBERT, no stranger to clawing their way, and truth be told, the second game was not one of those things where like HUEBERT was down for the count. There was just a lot of great moments that Lord Waddle just took advantage of and continues to take advantage of in this situation.
He comes out of the winning side of the Ekko exchange here. It's HUEBERT that forces out the first burst. Warwick now on point. Braum to take a little bit of the heat off, and we're back to the Ekko games.
Slight stare down, yeah. Shield.
We're not able to quite make it happen. There's the super from HUEBERT. Finally, the first major opening, and it's on both characters, Saki.
Oh no, not good here. As we're gonna see Ekko demolished in health and about a 50-ish or 40-ish percentage here on health for Lord Waddle, who gets opened up by the overhead and will be going down to it.
Expertly done by HUEBERT there, getting the full damage and meter gain from the Rekka. Exactly enough meter for the Berserker Barrage super. Now it's Lord Waddle against the ropes for the second time. HUEBERT has set point. Is this where he clinches it? Or will Lord Waddle bring it to a final round?
My time coming through. Jumps out to avoid the follow-up, but we also see HUEBERT take advantage of their own left and right mix-up, but it is Lord Waddle who wins this time around. The back and forth between the two has just been phenomenal, and now that's HUEBERT's Ekko who goes down. It is up to the Warwick if we want to see the conclusion to this set, or we're going to go into the final round.
Wake Up Attack gets rid of the Ekko mix-up, but the Helmbreaker strikes straight through HUEBERT's defenses. Saki, it's a final round in the rematch between Lord Waddle and HUEBERT. One of these players is going to winners finals, and the other one is going to have to trudge their way back through losers.
Okay. A lot of just jumping back to see what can be done, but there's the air throw after the tech recovery. Burst has been used.
Had a real tragic time for it too, as you used the burst and immediately lost Ekko.
Oh, unfortunate. This is not good here for HUEBERT. We're building up the afterimage. The slightest of delay after the parry. Great adaptation from Lord Waddle, who opens it up with the overhead. And this is where we might see the Warwick go down, especially with the super here. It is indeed HUEBERT knocked down to the loser side, 2-1 from Lord Waddle.
Only the warmest hearts survive.
Lord Waddle 2-0 in the matchup against HUEBERT.
It has been probably the hot topic of this entire patch. Is she really good? She's not necessarily strong. We'll see how it goes up against Apology Boy.
Indeed. Stuck in the corner so far with the Braum though, and Ekko is allowing no escape. Caitlyn gives you some advantages in neutral, but when it comes to escaping the corner, her assists are not really doing that much for you.
Okay. Oh, unfortunate. We're still recovering from the throw out of the Time Winder projectile. TweMBE though, gonna take full advantage, get Unbreakable sped up, plus the continuation with Caitlyn. And the S2 goes for a safe dash in, but unfortunately has to deal with the tech throw that's gonna open up and force them to use the break.
TweMBE nearly getting that full screen confirmed with the tackle. Instead, just waits for Apology Boy to come in and swing into the armor. First KO going to TweMBE, but soon answered in kind with that crossover.
Oh,
never mind.
No. Talk about pixel of health and a dream. Will we see the level 3 here?
Surely?
I think we will. Yes, we do. And this might kill too.
We'll see what the Poros have to say about it. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. They took all the snacks and all the health off of Illaoi. TweMBE closing out that first round with just a pixel on the Braum.
If you are Apology Boy, you are probably fuming right now with how that pixel of health just led into the full death of your character. And now Apology Boy taking it in with the happy birthday to then set up for tentacles. There's the tentacle grab, but not going to be able to fully hit confirm.
Apology Boy definitely looking for that burst there, expecting it given TweMBE's Braum's health getting lower. TweMBE holding strong, not allowing it, and making Apology Boy put himself in a less advantageous position.
I think that's going to also be the end of Ekko, who is still stuck in the happy birthday. There's Caitlyn to also follow up with safe walk up and the walk up shimmy for a 2XKO. TweMBE up on the board 1-0 right now.
Yo, Caitlyn's back walk speed is I don't think it's anything that to speak of. That was one of the slowest shimmies I've ever seen. But Mr. TweMBE is taking that every day of the week.
Let me explain something right there with Caitlyn's walk back, okay? That is the walk back of someone who just has aura, okay? She's so confident that she's boss lady, okay?
Mm-hmm. That's facts. And Mr. TweMBE showed that off expertly. Unfortunately, she's not looking so boss-like here as she's getting pieced up by Ekko, double time winder, and the tag into Illaoi for the setup.
Okay. And there goes the tentacles that takes out Caitlyn in very quick fashion. Braum now, how do you get back from this? I mean, we did it before, right? But then there's the parry because Ekko is the point character this time around, and that should be Braum's on.
Apology Boy just got to sit there and watch Mr. TweMBE hitting buttons into Illaoi. Said, alright, you know, I'm waiting. You're not going to kill Illaoi. I'll just parry whenever you get to me. That's fine.
We got Apology Boy trying to get for the corner carry. Should be able to set up tentacles, goes for the light, and then tags back and forth to activate the overhead. And we got the motion, but still break happening. Oh, wow.
Run up 6S2 for the overhead, catching Apology Boy reaching a little bit.
The parry, such a good one. Gets the restand, and on top of that, this conversion that is just gorgeous.
It was so beautiful until the tag into Braum, and that's when everything went wrong. Mr. TweMBE losing the backbone of his team, the main health of his team. Apology Boy nearly has 3 bars, but won't quite get to spend it. Oh, never mind, I'm a liar.
Level 2. Push block was a great attempt, but there is the mash that captures both. Happy birthday to both. And we're gonna see into the level 3 to ensure the Ekko goes out.
Taking all that damage on the assist character as well. Illaoi hurting in the back.
What a grab! That knocks out Apology Boy, and Mr. TweMBE takes back the round.
That did so much damage. Why did that kill Illaoi? Oh my god. I'm shocked. But Mr. TweMBE is on set point now with that amazing air backside.
Here is contesting. Beautiful. To launch. Not going to be able to bait out the break. But we do have the swing. We should be able to install Unbreakable right after. And we do. Oh, you are pressing. And now you're going to lose an Ekko for pressing.
Ekko is down for the count. Illaoi just about 60%. We'll have to fight through 2 full health characters. Saki thinks she is going down. Oh no!
Nah, she is definitely going down. And oh my goodness, we are leaving the game before the cut.
Coming down to the losing side of things after losing such a close game against Lord Wild. He is going to be extra motivated to try and make this one quick. We can already see that in his pace of play, going in way more aggressively than he was at the start against Lord Wild.
Ooh, I like the parry attempt from Freege, but HUEBERT was just ready for it.
We're getting stuffed out. Yasuo was looking to the skies when he should have been putting his attention to the ground, and that Warwick coming soon.
Here's the first. And then the bait on the parry using the Time Winder's slowest projectile, but also most apparent to bait out the parry. Now this is a corner situation. We're just gonna have to try to get out, and HUEBERT gonna have to fall to the Yasuo here. Tech though happens.
Warwick forward assist, been putting a dent in Freege's team. Whenever Yasuo is going for those stance medium or stance too heavy, Warwick is always across the ground, ready to stuff him out. The parry's going wide on both sides. HUEBERT losing the Warwick soon.
Ooh, I think we are definitely losing it. We're going to cash it all out. Again, that is a dead, crucial character that you just want to ensure. Use your meter, just take it out. You have other ways to bring it back. Plus, again, you got two characters now who are in a pretty good spot of health.
Yeah, not for long, unfortunately, as the jump medium comes through from HUEBERT. Not even going to have to spend the Fury here, just maybe a bar or two.
Illaoi's now the remaining character on the play. There is Fury on the board available to HUEBERT, and it is being used right now. Jumps out of the overhead, but that is going to open up for a launcher, and this is going to hurt too, by the way.
It absolutely is. Freege getting caught in a really awkward scenario off the back of that limit strike and timeline combination. HUEBERT making great work of that Fury expenditure. You got the round. You just need to make sure you don't get caught with your break bar lacking.
Gonna be a pickup here from Freege. Should be able to corner carry all the way. Very nicely done. Limit strike. We have a wind wall set up as well. And then there's the Severance.
Unfortunately, that 5-8 doesn't connect in full, so HUEBERT is saving his Ekko, but the backdash from Freege was incredibly well placed.
Not going to be able to get the full hit. We do love when we are able to block Yasuo's horizontal slash, because now HUEBERT gets to play the game, gets to keep Freege in the corner, gets to build up Bloodlust, be able to activate it, and does so. Gotta be careful though. Remember, there's gaps here. And now is gone.
One down for HUEBERT, Illaoi the last one, and Bloodlust still has about half the timer remaining. Freege is going to be running most of that out, and we have 3 bars. Which super are we going to spend? It's the level 3.
I believe this is not going to kill, but it will be very close. Yup, there's the air grab, and Freege establishing the dominance.
Oh yeah, and establishing the mental game as well. The immediate take to the skies for the air throw on wake up there from Freege is a direct call out saying, I know your defensive habits.
This is very true, right? This is, I feel like, been a test run of HUEBERT's defensive habits, but also to just like really establishing once again that you've got to be able to adapt to these layers.
He's doing a great job of blocking the empty jump low, but the delay rewind catches, and so does the super time winder. A few awkward hits from HUEBERT made even more tragic as the 2M goes the wrong way, and he dies for it.
Very nicely done. Ekko's now eliminated. And it's just up to the Warwick here for HUEBERT.
Try as you might, wall cling does not get you out of the way of Yasuo.
Let me strike. Oh my goodness, that Sever was so good! And then now we also blocked on the Fury. And this is a perfect way for Freege to just get on the board and really make HUEBERT question here. What can you do? How do you change the habits? How do you just respond to everything that's happening here?
Saki, I do not know. If I'm HUEBERT and I'm getting called out for my defensive choices like 3 times in a row like this, I would feel helpless.
I definitely would feel helpless too, but you see, this is why we're commentators and we are not players. Because these guys know how to make these opportunities just do well.
100%. Freege is taking every single opportunity and making sure HUEBERT feels the weight of it. Gotta send that 3H into the Rekkas to get out of the corner, but it's not going to be enough. Freege still has the advantage, still is draining Warwick's health bar. There's 3 bars that we can spend right here to make it hurt that much more.
HUEBERT going to go ahead and bait out the level 3 with using the OTG low, by the way, to ensure that that happened. But still, Freege not going to slow down. This is HUEBERT's Warwick. Going to have to be able to press. Takes out the Yasuo, but you still got a full bar of Illaoi to deal with. Almost a full bar.
Super assist coming up for Freege as well. Gonna be able to send that and not quite confirm off of it, but the stagger pressure from Freege wins out in the end. Illaoi taking around for herself. Freege is now on set point, threatening to send HUEBERT out at 5th.
Okay. Using evasive guard to try to avoid pressure. I see here HUEBERT also trying to respond as well, but freestyle tag just keeps you being chased down.
Unwind to connect on block. Freege trying to challenge with those 2 Ls, but HUEBERT able to whiff punish them.
That is a lot of damage to Freege's Yasuo. And that's also going to lead into the activation of Bloodlust as well. But Freege
With the wake up throw, and now surely we're going into Illaoi. Back into Yasuo for the mix up. The double overhead connects, forcing a burst out of HUEBERT immediately.
Oh, yep. It was only a matter of time before the Banzai attack would come through. And you now gotta just hold through. Oh, it happens again. Fury activated early to just try to make up for it. I mean, Illaoi's got the damage buttons to do it, right? So here we go. We actually break through the parry, dashing through. That's a dead Ekko.
Fury dash cancel spent a good bit of the timer though. Freege not going to have that for very long. Needs to make the most of it. Not going to get the chance as the level 3 comes through from HUEBERT. And as the Fury ticks down, most of this is going to be regular level 3 damage.
Dash up grab. You are still going to get hit by it. This should be the death of Illaoi. It will be.
HUEBERT hangs on. The Warwick putting in the work here where the Ekko has been failing him.
There you go. Nice tag, especially after the time winder freeze. And the punish on the wake up special.
Oh, awkward there.
Unlucky here as Freege loses an entire Yasuo.
Actually, the 3H from HUEBERT going wide, not quite close enough, and Freege gets the whiff punish.
Okay. Really trying to fish out for the air. There's the crumple state from the Yasuo super tag. Setting up tentacles. Oh, there was the bait on the parry.
So good for Freege. Knowing that HUEBERT wasn't too afraid to press 2H for fear of the tentacles, baiting out the parry. That's the only anti-air response option that HUEBERT was willing to go for.
That's a throw. Tried to bait out again the wake up special, but here we go. No, the actual side switch slam is not gonna be able to land. It's not reversal, so you're gonna get punished for it.
Level 3. The Fury damage reduction, I think it's still enough.
Nah, it was still too low for health and comfort, so now that ties it up 1-1 between these two.
Has been putting in the work here for HUEBERT. When it seemed like all was lost, he's got that dog in him. He's not out of this bracket just yet.
What a grab. Great call out, especially after the air tech. And then the overhead. Not going to be able to block it, but we are going to see Freege try to get out of this corner. And get the limit strike set up for Tornado after the wind wall.
Ooh. Strike straight through with the super. Knew that the projectile invincibility would be more than enough, and the time winder covers the landing for Warwick there, taking out Yasuo.
Here we go. Overhead. Straight into claws. Now, just gonna keep seeing HUEBERT try to maintain that momentum. There's the load. This is huge. Bloodlust activated. Switches over to Ekko to keep it safe. And then we got the whip punish. And that is a dead Illaoi. We are again in a nail biter back and forth, but HUEBERT still maintaining driver's seat control.
100% and punishing the little bit of shadow boxing that Freege is doing over there. Ahri this time coming through. No bait on it from Freege like we saw earlier. It's time for the install.
Push block. Jumps over, but not going to be able to make it. That gets the demon flip though.
Quite close enough for the time winder to connect. That would have been huge for HUEBERT, but this is still pretty good. Anti-air's going awry. Second time's the charm. Illaoi not long for this world.
Nom, and we are gonna see exactly that. Illaoi gone and eliminated. Not where you want to be, but Freege still has the Yasuo, who has also been just playing fantastic. That is a huge whip punish though. We're gonna see claws and straight into bloodlust.
Jump low block, the overhead too, but the throw is what does it. HUEBERT just gotta keep it simple as he punches his ticket to losers semifinals, making it to top 4 and the first of 3 stage of our bracket.
Excellent job here once again. Very dicey moments. Similar echoes, but it's their character that is in their assist point that's going to come down to how they can utilize it.
Early tag launcher, unfortunately not netting anything there from Squegee. It was looking for the break and a limit strike set up and never came.
Very nice. We're going to be able to also bait out the break, and this is going to be big damage to Yasuo, setting up Tentacle. And this is all just jailing here. Not going to be able to really press. We also had Ekko in a happy birthday situation. Wasn't going to be able to kill, but we are able to kill the Yasuo this time around.
Yo, what are they doing at y'all's locals down there in Florida? You telling me Apology Boy is moving in a way that he's baiting the burst on the first hit of the set and taking these happy birthdays right afterwards?
Yes. Y'all think Florida's a joke. Well, we not a joke. Not when it comes to fighting games, you know? I would love to see a Florida beat State at some point in 2XKO's lifetime. I will happily sponsor that.
Ooh, that might have to happen. Ekko not quite getting the pick up there off the Yasuo Tornado. Going back to neutral as the time winder allows Squegee some freedom of movement with this Yasuo. They got a little dicey.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of, like right here, so there's a lot of drop opportunities from Squegee, and I feel like Squeegee's just not prepared to pick these up. This time around, we're seeing the pickups happen, and this is like the usual Squegee that we were familiar with, but these previous interactions are not exactly comfortable for Squegee.
It really is a whole lot of piecemeal hits, you know, death by 1,000 cuts type of interactions. Fortunately, Squegee was able to piece together something a little bit more solid on that Ekko. Now you just need one more on the Illaoi, and it's still not coming through.
Yep, that's going to be very costly. Again, it is a low health Illaoi, but she hurts, and we're getting really close to level 3 too, if we're going to be looking at using it. Oh, there's the happy birthday! Yasuo's dead! And we got level 3 too!
3 whiffed. But Apology Boy still has Fury. We can still make it happen. We're going to spend the resource. You just need to avoid getting hit here. The Ekko is going to both sides. The jump out is huge. And the connection comes through, but it's not enough to kill. Squegee mashing out with the 5M and finds the hit as Apology Boy is desperately trying to close out game 1.
Not only that, Fury has been used, so that is going to have to be a buildup of break over time as now Squegee is in the driver's seat, but still dropping on such crucial connections and gonna be having Yasuo just get hit over and over again here.
Get those JL roots for the extra extensions. I love seeing those from Illaoi.
Locked in. And there we go, little Soggy. Gonna take out the tentacles, plus Mega Time Winder as well goes out.
Side swap here. We're going Limit Strike into the corner. Absolutely.
Unlucky. Gonna be whipping on the throw. And we're gonna have level 3. I don't think we need to necessarily cash out here. We can just cash out 1 bar for the kill.
1 bar is all it's going to take there from Squegee. They put themselves in a very comfortable spot here in game 1. So have to contend with a Fury that will be coming from Apology Boy pretty soon.
Fury is activated on the side of Apology Boy. Does have quite a bit to work with, but again with Fury, that's going to be just a lot of damage. Plus this is Ekko. The parry though. And still no answer for the replay as we're gonna just see Yasuo come through. We stop the super assist, and then there's the anti-air. We might build enough for level 3 too as well.
Oh, we got the extra credit that we don't even need. Squegee spending the 1 on the Tornado Super and taking game 1 over Apology Boy.
Nicely done. Fit in very nicely with that 1 on the board, but we're gonna also see him come through and be able to land some of these hits again. Those air extensions not landing the way that we're hoping Squegee was wanting to. So we're gonna see a happy birthday, but a drop here from Apology Boy. Everything is just dropping. It is not looking too hot right now.
No, it's not. Squegee is taking full advantage of it. With the tag into Illaoi, we've got ourselves some space, and the air tech forward JM will find that hit more than strong enough to take this Ekko down for the low, low price of 1 bar.
Ekko has been gone. We gotta pick up with the happy birthday thanks to the S2 projectile. And this is huge. Oh, but we got a sandwich situation here.
Tentacle Super? Yeah, we want that set up. Make Yasuo as uncomfortable in the corner as possible. The jab is safe for the level 3.
For a moment, I thought the jab was not safe, but I think that was a light jab, so that helps out a lot.
Illaoi's jab covering pretty darn quickly there. Able to get past that level 3 of Yasuo. Things would have gotten a lot shakier if that level 3 had gone through.
Break has been used. Great anti-air. Yup, that's gonna be a nice launcher. Still not getting a clean ender though towards the end.
That has been the thing plaguing Squegee throughout this whole set. It's finding the opportunities that is not the issue. It's capitalizing on them is where things kind of fall apart. Thankfully, in this case, Apology Boy suffers the same fate. The anti-air combo doesn't come through, and Squegee takes the kill on Ekko.
Ooh, that is a big whiff, but there's Illaoi gone as well. Squegee, potential set point 2.
Yo, what even hit? Was that the assist? Illaoi just disappeared.
Oh, apology boys. Illaoi has been opened up. Now we're gonna get the limit strike. Tries to get the horizontal slash on the meaty side, but was unsuccessful and then gets punished for the projectile. But what a whip here from Apology Boy! There's the break. You had to use it earlier, but now you are gonna get anti-aired and your Illaoi's gonna suffer for it.
Yeah, Squegee not even having to spend anything for it, chasing down the tech twice in a row. Squegee is in great shape to take Apology Boy out here at 5th place.
Super gets thrown out, but then there's the bait on the wake up special. We at least had first, so we could keep it safe. And this is it. We're going straight. No!
Apology Boy is granted a second chance at life. We have the opportunity to get the mix-ups here as the replay comes through. Ekko's taking some damage in the back, but Squegee finds the mash out in the clutch. Takes the set 2-0. And from winner's side, Apology. No, not when that projectile immunity of Braum gets involved. That can really throw a wrench in the game plan of someone like Caitlyn. Let's to see how that comes to fruition. As Caitlyn is nowhere to be seen yet. It's just Braum taking the brunt of this damage from Lord Waddle.
Yeah. Lord Waddle gonna go ahead and install Unbreakable.
Try to hide behind the shield, but Caitlyn just getting beat up. Great jump out from Mr. Choopy.
That's going to be a punish as we have to charge back that up, but the throw tech here, both players just ready for it. That is going to be burst as well. Caitlyn now officially on the field. She's going to deal with Ekko here, and it's not going to be pretty.
No, not when Braum gets in the mix. That tackle from the back really putting a dent in Caitlyn here. Blocking the rewind mix-ups, though, and getting the assist to tank a hit, allow for the mash out. Great stuff from Choopy.
Okay. Choopy finally getting onto the driver's seat. The parry, though! And that is going to be a dead Braum.
Install 2 for Lord Waddle. Spend the 1 on Glacial Fissure to make sure we don't see any more of Mr. Choopy's Braum.
Like we mentioned before, this becomes a really tough matchup, especially considering that Braum has Unbreakable, but now the Ekko is gone.
No more tag opportunities there for Lord Waddle. Still have the 2x assist, so, you know, my time will still help Braum out if he needs any assistance, which, yeah, I don't know, he might not.
I don't think there's any assistance. That was a full-on punish too, which is unlucky because that is one of Caitlyn's weaknesses, right? Making those shots and just not really being able to cancel back into an attack just as quickly. But here's a throw. Not going to get the OTG though right after the air throw.
Waddle getting chipped a little bit, but pulls up on Braum with the quickness. Oh no. Caitlyn getting hit by the My Time. Replay coming through. That's a lot of damage, and surely we go into Braum here.
Oh, we had a happy birthday opportunity here, but then there's the break. And we interrupt the Caitlyn buttons. And boom, Unbreakable also installed.
Couldn't ask for anything more here for Lord Waddle. Braum missed the Choopy, has to jump back for dear life in the corner.
Have quite a bit here to work with. There's a Glacier Fischler. And then now another one. Gonna have to hold all the chip here. Didn't really have any. Had 1 bar of meter, but again, it was gonna be too late, too far apart. Does miss out on the Caitlyn super assist, but now there's a freeze here onto Lord Waddle's Braum.
Get the super and the extension off the assist. Braum is pretty healthy. It's gonna be close.
grab and
There's no way, right?
no, that's a pixel.
He lives!
Just Fury. I feel like Fury needs to happen here. No, the Poro. Oh my goodness.
Only the warmest hearts
Lord
survive
Waddle
cold reality.
tossing his friend to saying, go take care of Mr. Choopy for me. I need this game.
Can I just say too, earlier on everybody was like, what do you do against Braum? And only the Braum players know that answer.
How do you contest Braum with another Braum? That's all you gotta do. Oh my goodness, game one coming down to the wire. If that's any indicator of what we're in for this set, I am ecstatic.
Tried to carry the Glacier Fisher, but it wasn't going to work out. But we have the jump in, that forces the burst, and now Caitlyn's in the field, but she's got it. It's a launch and a happy birthday as well. Doesn't get the restand on the cake tap, but it's okay. And now we're going to see Ekko come through, and Mandro though getting whipped.
Getting punished for it too. Mr. Choopy was not pleased with how that first game went down. Making really short work of Lord Waddle.
And that should be no pixel help. Oh my gosh. Not another pixel battle. That is crazy. We still have to deal with... Okay, nope. Unfortunately, scratch that. It was still to save there as Mr. Choopy stays alive.
Great throw tag there from Mr. Choopy.
Command grab. And now going straight into Glacial Fisher. Goes a Poro. Armor is on. Beautiful connection. And now it's just Caitlyn on Mr. Choopy's side for this round.
Not much left for Caitlyn, especially as she gets caught on the retreating guard. That does lose to Lowe's. Taking the punishment of it. Fury Burst used by Mr. Choopy. Wants to try and mount a comeback here, but that's going to be a tough ask.
Ooh, that is a big opening here for Lord Waddle. That is also gonna lead into Caitlyn just getting the low. Pressing right after. She does drop the combo conversion there. And now that's the end of Fury.
Oh, the trap's underneath, but shield and assist is all you need for Lord Waddle.
Let's go! Time's up.
Poro goes out, and now we switch back to Caitlyn. Nice carry here.
Liking the way that Mr. Choopy is using that Caitlyn assist. Tagging to Braum, take a couple shots, immediately active tag back to Braum to utilize that hit stun or the stagger state.
Yeah, and again, that goes back to that synergy, right, that we talked about. These two work really, really well when used together, and what a call out on the wake up special. Now it's just Caitlyn again.
And no burst to speak of either. Thankfully for Mr. Choopy, there's not a whole lot of meter on Lord Waddle's side, so the threat isn't as imminent. You will get Fury before the character goes down, but you're still in dire straits.
Yep, there's the Fury like you called it. Oh no, unfortunate because of the drop on the combo route. Lord Choopy, or rather Lord Waddle better said, takes out Mr. Choopy's Caitlyn. What should be able to kill here, especially getting so close to level 3. But doesn't even need it.
Just spends the 1 and goes up to a 2-0 lead here. Lord Waddle looking to repeat history in the matchup. and move on to grand finals flawlessly. But Mr. Choopy is going to go back to character select and give us the Darius. Doesn't want to go down without fighting here.
Interesting. Darius? Okay, I was going to say if we were going to see the Caitlyn again, but no, we're going to see the Data Braum, the Data Darius for this next match here on Mr. Choopy's side.
Getting the vibes right as well with Annihilator's reach. Need the Darius stage. Yeah, this is the team that Mr. Choopy has put up some excellent results in previous weeks on. Not too surprised to see him going back to it when it really comes down to the final moments of the set.
Basic guard. Coral goes out. We parry Coral. Goodness, talk about non-stop pressure. And this time around, we finally get the reaches.
Brings him out of the corner. Great push block from Lord Waddle. Even though Mr. Choopy hasn't gotten a hit, Lord Waddle's been getting chipped down on this Ekko.
Very nice, very. And this is where you don't want to be when you're playing with Darius or against Darius, because he can just keep swinging, especially in this corner. You got a hit in, not enough.
Braum, throw goes wide, and Saki, that's a happy birthday.
Yes, not exactly the full confirmation that Lord Waddle was hoping for, but here is an Ekko that's gonna be dead.
Ranks getting thinned a little bit as you're down half your members for Lord Waddle. Ekko going down, but Braum just chases Mr. Choopy saying, get over here.
Oh no, unfortunately the combo drops on the route. Is this enough to kill? Not just enough just yet. We have the shield. And we stop it. There's the splam. And a pixel of health again against Braum. Oh no. Parry. And yup, we are going to go for the follow-up.
Just a little jab on the toes. Nothing more required.
Extended throw combo. There's the freeze.
The Ekko gonna get the time winder combo and back into Braum for the super and the kill on Darius.
The wall comes through, but we're still seeing Lord Waddle stick with Braum. The parry gets baited, I believe, here. And now Lord Waddle has taken out the Darius and has gone the swing onto the Braum.
Yeah, you can see Mr. Choopy really wanted that dash forward parry into the Poro. Went for it twice and missed the timing. A second time, Lord Waddle just punished it on the backside. Neither one working out for Mr. Choopy in the way that he would have liked.
Interesting choice to stick with the Braum shield. That's going to be the loss of Unbreakable. Great grab, and that's also now Mr. Choopy's Unbreakable gone.
And most of Mr. Choopy's health bar as well. All you really need from Lord Waddle is to keep chipping down with the specials here. Command grab comes through. We're going to spend the one. Facial fissure should be enough in the mid-screen.
It is indeed. Okay. Darius super tag assist gone. We got a hit in, and the hit stun is enough.
Thankfully for Lord Waddle, that counter hit really coming in the clutch there.
Okay. Throws out Time Winder. We got the After Him on. And there's the Headless.
Oh, forget your mix-ups. I'm not holding any of that. I don't want it. That's too much to think about.
I mean, when you're Darius, right, you could just say that, right? Like, just be able to get out of those situations.
Yeah, look, you got that hit of armor, send him back to full screen with the bleed applied as well. That sounds pretty good.
Nice parry, but it is not on the point character, so not a lot to capitalize from.
In the Braum, who doesn't have that much health left. Darius gonna not quite apply the bleed, didn't get the hit of the tip of the axe. So Lord Waddle doesn't have to worry about the extra chip damage quite yet. You gotta be kidding. Command grabbed through the My Time.
Yup. But we're just gonna grab through the swing.
Hello? What?
Missed the timing on the projectile follow-up OTG.
And the Choopy doesn't get interrupted. The shockwaves clash. Lord Waddle still has a chance, but the armor and assist, the bread and butter of Braum teams, seals out the game for Mr. Choopy. We're hanging in there.
Nicely done there from Mr. Choopy, who stays on, trying to make it at least a game 5, am I right?
Oh, that's what I want to see. I need more of these matches, because this is hype as hell.
Now we're gonna get the Grit Glacier Slam. And that is the overhead plus the break used here, but still Ekko gets hit by it, and we're still gonna get the OTG as well.
I think one of the underrated things about Braum is how much he obscures the visual clarity in these matches. Things like the shield having such massive particle effects make it so you don't really know where all these characters on screen really are.
Mr. Choopy is just going in right now. Again, the change to the Darius really being effective here.
It sure is, Saki. It is dominance here from Mr. Choopy.
Beautifully done. Mr. Choopy just needs this round to take it to the game 5 that he is looking for.
Braum is really making the money. The Darius as well. Burst placed out by Lord Waddle, but it's too far away. Doesn't reset back to neutral. You still gotta hold this pressure.
Okay. Here we go. Big pickup. As we're gonna see Braum go down. No! The headless whiffs completely after that.
Not too bad for Lord Waddle. We get the Glacial Fissure, and I'm sure a tag out to follow. Get some health back on the Braum. You need that guy in the back for support. Pick up with the assist. We're going to see the setup here. What's the tech option for Choopy? Hold still, doesn't want to risk a parry, but instead gets dragged out of the corner, and the rewind catches. Expertly set up by Lord Waddle, and it's going to take the burst away from Mr. Choopy.
Oh, doesn't get the extension that they were looking for. But here it is, the jump and the Darius button's just too good.
Mr. Choopy, of course, being that Braum player himself, knowing the counterplay to the overhead avalanche setup. Jump forward is the money maker there.
Yup, and just like that, we might go into that level 3 that we don't really get to see Darius do too often. But now we'll be able to kill, and we're going to game 5. Lord Waddle just completely getting decimated with Mr. Choopy's choice of Darius and Braum.
Get to see that Darius, all the Noxian Guillotine coming through. And our game 5, this is what we wanted, Saki. The battle of the beefy boys here in Winners Finals with the two Braum teams.
Battle of the Braums, and then there's the Ekko. Big whiff on the command grab. You get the side switch at the very least.
Darius Heavy is covering both those characters. Unbreakable applied, and Lord Waddle just dashes forward for the throw.
Oro goes carried. We're gonna go for the super, and that's actually gonna take out Braum, who is still on the field with the shield.
Gonna make the most of this meter situation for Ekko. A whiff throw is not where you need to be. Get some dash cancels, but it's still on the armor. It's still protecting the Darius in the back.
Okay. Nice to grab. Waddle. Loses. Able to actually cause Mr. TweMBE to lose out on the Unbreakable, but now that's Darius you're gonna have to deal with.
Wave not applied. Braum is in the front. Braum is taken down. Lord Waddle is approaching 3 bars. It's a one-touch game on either side, and Mr. TweMBE finds it first.
Very nice. What a difference. At the time, we were seeing Lord Waddle just start off these rounds in full driver seat control. And in this second round, it seems like that's the name of the game at the moment. The question is can Mr. TweMBE get out of here, out of that corner? And unfortunately, he's going to get whip punish for it.
Yeah, he's gonna get tossed up after the tech roll. Braum is here to finish things out, spend the 1, and take the first KO without even a scratch on Lord Waddle's team.
The low lands onto the Braum. Lord Waddle has been able to maintain the driver seat control. And now he's gonna get the hard knockdown setup. He's gonna try to back up just a little bit. Gotta be mindful. The shield blocks out the super tag assist.
Yeah, got a burst there. The happy birthday was coming. You do not want to lose both in a scenario where you are greatly ahead.
Evasive maneuvers have been deployed. Parry. Gotta be a little bit careful. You don't want to go for the shield just yet. Okay, whiff on the throw. Tries to go to the left-right mix. We got level 3 on the gap. And Lord Waddle doesn't let go. We are going to be heading to final round, final game.
And Mr. TweMBE is down fury here as we go into our final round. The attempt at that Braum come back to bite him a little bit.
Right now, Mr. TweMBE starting off the round fully able to just maintain damage. Ekko losing half his health already, but jumps over to try to at least get control here on the corner side.
Going into Braum, want that Unbreakable installed. Not even gonna get it here. Mr. TweMBE is gonna be the one parrying out of the corner and forcing Lord Waddle to be back to it.
Headless has gone out.
Tag, get that screen coverage, and a great whiff punish from Lord Waddle. That's a little bit of damage, but not a full combo.
Hey, we're gonna go into the glacier. That's gonna catch Lord Waddle off guard. That's not good here. Again, you're losing out on your characters, but we are gonna see the Unbreakable. Go ahead and reinstall. Mr. TweMBE can play a little bit slower here and just kind of back off. We do have Darius who's on close to full health, but there's the opening. Mr. TweMBE reverse 3-0ing Lord Waddle and knocking him down to losers.
Of course, this got Invincible Versus. On the indie side of things, we got Scramble Heart City that's been getting very popular. A whole lot of good games to choose from if you like team games.
And we got word from our lovely TO that HUEBERT got the CEO hotel, and I think that's what's going to be the power up here to help HUEBERT get through these next matches. As we got Squegee though in the driver's seat.
He's got that mental load, off of him. Before this round, he was thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna have to wait. I have to get that hotel." But now he's locked in. He's ready. Got nothing else to think about except winning this bracket, making a convincing start in this round 1.
And that is Ekko gone from Squeegee's side. Okay. And that is going to be the dive in with Warwick. Fury activated, but not going to be able to confirm. Again, these confirms can be the kind of like not fun part about where Squeegee's losing on some of these scrambles.
If you are playing a play style that is a little bit fast and loose there, and you got a lot of scrambles, you really need to be able to capitalize in the clutch. Otherwise, things start to fall apart a little bit. And Squeegee, to his credit, when he gets those confirms, makes them hurt like hell.
And I think that's exactly what happened here. It is hurting like hell. I will say, I don't think there's death here. Yep, there's just a bit of a pixel. We're going to jump over the horizontal slash. But will this be enough to protect? Oh, no. Squeegee might lose the Yasuo here.
Not much meter left for HUEBERT. Can't quite kill. Has to bait the wake-up attack and does so successfully.
As the round start option. Doesn't get the launcher that HUEBERT was hoping for here.
They've got the confirm off that tag, and we're going straight to the corner. Doesn't have enough meter for the install, so no real Oki situation there. Gonna set something up with the Warwick. Take Yasuo off screen so you have no clue where Ekko or the Shadow are. Beautiful stuff from HUEBERT.
And that is a dead Yasuo as well. HUEBERT tagging in Warwick, and now just has to face the Ekko. I do see that there's a lot of time winders here. The grounded time winder is the one that's going to land here. Squeegee also really close to Fury.
Yeah, Squeegee got the Fury now. So once his health disparity gets a little bit lower, I'm thinking the first time Squeegee really gets hit, that Fury burst is going to come out to try and bring back this game.
Unlucky as the Ekko from HUEBERT is gone. Got caught into the launcher. We do see Warwick jump out, especially using the wall as support to get out of there. A lot of backdashes that get caught by this Yasuo, but then we got the low Fury activated, and we got the pickup that HUEBERT was hoping for, but not a clean confirm.
There's going to be a drop, and HUEBERT forced to use Fury of his own, but he's found the hit on the other side of it. Now Fury is available, messes up the loops. Oh no!
But we still got the grab at the end, but no! The drop on the combo rate! Will this cost HUEBERT? It does not, at least with the support of Ekko's assist.
HUEBERT, you cannot scare me like that, man. Oh, my heart can't handle it.
My heart cannot either.
Squeegee's able to make things a little bit less dicey here. Squeegee, though, starting off very strong, forcing the wake-up attack out of HUEBERT. And HUEBERT is just chasing him down the whole length of the screen.
Okay, tag launcher. And then that is HUEBERT's Ekko that is actually going to respond and be able to get out of that precarious position with just the pixel of health. Limit Strike has been played. The parry has to be careful. We open up with the low. Now there is the breaker, but again, you gotta protect your Ekko, right? So now we tagged into Warwick. Building up the bar here though for Squeegee with the level 3, and then the whip grab is gonna leave that level 3 down for the count, and Squeegee gone with Yasuo.
HUEBERT doing an immaculate job of both protecting Ekko like you mentioned, and getting Warwick in a spot to shimmy Yasuo out of his shoes.
Okay.
Super confirm. Gonna be going straight back into Warwick here to spend the last bar. Not even gonna need it. Just bite him.
To boot as well, the bloodlust is activating towards the end there.
Get a little bit of extra flair there at the end. You know, why not?
Full punish here after the horizontal slash does not rather does block, but don't land the hit and
Slow starting to bleed. Squegee not getting the opportunity to tag out into Ekko as they might have liked. Having to do it with the Yasuo. Rapid Slash is good, gets the burst out. That's something very nice for the Yasuo Ekko team.
okay, time freeze done, and that's a happy birthday here for Squegee, who's going to be able to get the limit strike.
Surprised we didn't opt to spend any meter and take the kill on that Ekko. But instead, it'll work out at the end. HUEBERT kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with that tornado setup on the limit strike.
Diving in, and then getting the DP. A lot of help to kind of like take back the lead on what a call out, and then we also block the wake up special. This should be Yasuo dead as well. Plus more meter as well. So even though the super does kill early on, look at now the fact that HUEBERT has Bloodlust available, and it's because of that that we're actually going to see HUEBERT make the comeback happen.
Oh, off the single hit of Super Time Winder. Plenty of juggle opportunity there from HUEBERT. A fantastic comeback there on the Warwick. And the set's not over yet. Get back on the cab. It's first to 3.
First to 3, baby. You got one more chance here. So let's take a look and see how you make your adaptations.
HUEBERT looking dialed in. Would like to see a little bit more consistency on the pickups here from Squegee. Consistently throughout this bracket, he's been able to find the hits in the scramble. It's just the couple seconds after a hit that really determine if that hit's going to matter or not.
Okay, air to air is not exactly the strong start that you want. As you're going to be seeing here the side switch. And there's the low from Yasuo. But then the sever whips. My time coming through to protect. But then the swing doesn't reach.
A swing and a miss from both players, actually, as Squegee unfortunately failing to capitalize off of the burst punish. It's all good, though. HUEBERT's still in the corner. That's exactly where you want him.
Should be a dead Warwick as well, thanks to the Super Time Winder.
Squeegee been making the most of the hits this game, and you can see the result of it. Nearly full health on both characters. Ekko going to be going down as well.
And we'll cash it out with the level 3 finisher.
Nicely done. Squegee, when his back is against the wall, looking to really tighten things up here in the semifinal.
We got a great time freeze here. That's going to be picked up by Squegee. Very nicely done. Some resources built up, but then there's the headbutt. Trying to go for that meaty horizontal slash. Not necessarily been what's working out against HUEBERT.
Doing so well. HUEBERT, though, with the pickups. Pretty good here. Got the break, got the clean hit time winder again to get all of that Fury bar on the Warwick. We're going to be getting the rest of it here, surely, with the super.
Not necessarily the super. We did try to get that wall slump. Still not clean times here. Tried to throw out the time winder, but we got the overhead. We blocked the burst, backed it up just a little bit, and I think here we can go ahead and cash out for the level 3.
Yeah, this level 3 gonna have Bloodlust as well, so the mix-up gonna be potent left or right. Squegee, choose your fate.
There's And then that is Ekko down. HUEBERT still staying alive. Going into a potential set point now as we are in this final round for game number 3.
There's gotta be not a whole lot of moves in this game as satisfying as Warwick's Berserker Slash. You get that cross up, you get the wall bounce. Oh, it's so good.
HUEBERT in a really nice position right now, has set up the opportunity with the Time Winder freeze, and more break has been through. We got an air grab despite the tech. What a call out.
Great move there from Squegee. Got him out of the corner, out of the frying pan, but fire's still lit. HUEBERT's still cooking.
An early break here that despite the back and forth tag, HUEBERT's gonna get punished for.
Just a back time winder. Goes for the parry, but the delay from Squegee made it a little bit difficult there. Unfortunately, the combo drops come through. They continue to haunt Squegee as their Ekko's health bar is draining by the second.
Will be able to actually delete the Ekko. And now Yasuo stands to be the last guard of Squegee to stay alive, and unfortunately will not be guarding much longer, as this is going to just be damage all over the place.
One more into the super. Gets the burst off. They can block.
That was a little bit cheating. I'm not going to lie. I cannot believe that you just get to block and still called out the burst right after. And now you gotta deal with a Yasuo who is on Fury. And who also cash out on the level 3. I'm so upset for you, but it's not even funny.
Oh, it was the brink of victory there for HUEBERT. Tried to optimize the combo as much as possible to make sure it kills, but got right past the burst threshold in doing so.
I'm upset you forget it. Let me tell you right there.
It is a heartbreaker for HUEBERT. Hopefully that doesn't affect the mental too much going into game 4. We know what got us here. We just gotta try to replicate that.
And it does look like Squegee is just gonna keep that control going. The Yasuo being so dominant here right now.
First spent early off the DP. You know, there wasn't really anything except a super to follow.
Yeah, this is also something too, right? Like, it's really hard for HUEBERT to be able to follow up and then, you know, have any coverage that's just not there as we have Ekko down for the count.
The dive from Warwick. Getting a bit of damage. What bloodlust are we going for? That's the question.
Not enough to activate after this. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. There's a demon flip. Now it should activate as we head into this round with Yasuo. But again, Yasuo level 3 here. It's just not going to be a fun time if we're not able to kill.
How are we going to navigate the combo here? Dropping it, going for a reset. Squegee is going to maintain the burst. HUEBERT tried to bait it.
Yeah, no Fury usage at the moment. Has to be careful. Those buttons can reach. And again, no coverage from Ekko. It's going to be available. And oh my god. What a rob, bro. Level 3 in response to level 3. The greediness right here. My goodness.
Yeah, you didn't have to do all that. Come on now.
Okay, great. And then now that is opportunity for HUEBERT to keep corner. But unfortunately, that route took them out of it. And it is Squegee who's going to be able to keep it.
Yeah, HUEBERT was really relying on the ground bounce there to keep the corner. Unfortunately, hit a little bit too late, so didn't get it. And Squegee was able to tech out.
Big buttons coming into play. And then now, we're going to see Bloodlust activate. Wake up special, though. Go through. And then that is going to be a level 3 also available for HUEBERT.
Not going to opt to spend it here. Going to conserve the rest of Bloodlust and the meter for the next hit.
Out Ekko goes.
Get the kill with the Warwick level 1. Still have Bloodlust. The Berserker Slash is an option if Squegee goes for a projectile. And instead just going to use it to catch the jump forward. The cross up not ready for the blocks.
And here we have it. Again, another final round between these two.
Warwick getting stuffed out. Tried to get in Ekko's airspace with the assist, but Squegee holding too defensive.
Okay, tag launcher. There's the wind wall. And then it looks like that burst or break was actually blocked. So here we have HUEBERT able to keep it going. Doesn't get the overhead though. And just goes over or Ekko better said, and now it's the launcher on the side of Squegee who's going to bring out Yasuo, who has been the bane of existence for HUEBERT in this entirety of the match.
Yeah, and Yasuo is going to get the most economical rooting possible. Killing and getting the limit strike is exactly what you want here as Squegee. More meter, more burst bar, and the character dead, you couldn't ask for any more.
No, the DP does whip. Trying to just avoid every attack possible. This can help though. That's going to be a whip punish. And now Ekko's gone. 50 seconds on the clock. Still a lot of time to try to at least level the Yasuo. Does not have Bloodlust, but just as I say that, again, Squeegee's confirms just not able to get through, but we have the OTG who is just going to cash out on level 3, and now we are in another game 5.
Who would have thought from a potential set-winning combo from HUEBERT, this is where we would end up?
I mean, I was fully expecting it, right, with the caliber of players that we have participating. But yep, definitely another game 5 here.
It's a nail biter for sure. We can't have any of our sets in top 8 fail to deliver. This is no exception. Squegee already taking a chunk out of the Ekko from HUEBERT, but HUEBERT still got the anti-airs on lock.
Okay.
Winder. Squegee continuing to jockey for space with the Ekko, but HUEBERT is going to be the one that's going to find it. Time Winder assist always coming through in the clutch, and we got plenty of bar.
Nicely done. At least Yasuo is gone, so that's a bit of like a breath of fresh air here for HUEBERT. Now we just got to deal with the Ekko and just kind of be mindful of some of these whip punishes that are very much where Squegee can really make comebacks happen.
Yeah, especially with punishing with things like the rewind that we just saw, that spin state giving him a whole breath to confirm off of it. There we go. Clean hit time wind is pretty good for that too.
Yep, Warwick is gone. Met with the air-to-air. Now it is an Ekko fight here that HUEBERT will be losing, which is unfortunate.
There's no way.
There is a way.
Happen, right?
Yeah,
Hubert,
I
you gotta
mean,
keep it together.
it's very possible, right? It's just these like very struggling moments that are just not being winnable for Hubert. And right here, this is not the round start that Hubert was hoping for.
You can tell by the burst usage especially. Hubert is not one to waste burst in such a situation where he wasn't really under threat. But kind of panicking here, losing such a critical resource is terrible when your back's against the wall.
The headbutt.
Coming through. We're able to pick it up with the Warwick though, and the extra credit. That means a lot as far as staying alive in the bracket run.
Put down low. We are not close to level 3, but we should be able to spend level 1 so we can build up that bloodlust meter. It is one more hit. There's the overhead, but then gets stopped on the evasive guard. Oh no, that was so good! Such a great matchup knowledge, but not enough. As the throw gets whipped, and it's Hubert's Warwick that's down.
Almost had the full parry, but missing out on the end is critical there for Hubert. Gets the hit in the baseball exchange, and Saki, we're at game 5 final round. Both players having burst at the ready too.
Headbutts. And that should be a whiff. It is! And we're gonna whiff punish it.
You've been using that maximum spider to bait whiff punishes from Squegee surprisingly successfully.
Time Winder stops the jump in. We're now tagging in, but again, Time Winder freeze. We're gonna tag right back into Warwick just to keep the Helmbreaker a little bit safer.
He's taking his time, putting up time winders, wind walls, doesn't really want to commit to anything. Force Hubert to go in first. He's got the Warwick. The Warwick can't really do anything at full screen.
Not going to be enough to get to level 3, but that back jump, Hubert was ready for it, and he's going to be able to get the limit strike. Push block, has to be careful, gets the replay, and then now, corner, both level 3s available for Squegee, but I don't think we'll even get to see the Ekko one.
Oh, gonna go down to the maximum spider. Yasuo has full meter, but it's only the samurai versus the world here. Has to take out both Hubert's characters, but the plenty of meter and the Fury coming up is a pretty good way to route that.
I don't know if I agree with that OTG. I felt like it probably would have just been better to get the bite, and then you don't have to hunt or look back or try to chase down, but the horizontal, no! The level 3 hits on Warwick.
Hubert got the hit and dropped it. Now he's left facing down a half Fury Yasuo. Sure, Ekko has Fury, can spend the burst of his own, but this game is on a knife's edge on both sides.
Oh no! Oh no! Triple! We are getting the hits in. A second one. The throw whips. Unfortunate as Hubert just narrowly clutches it out.
Ekko wins.
Hubert, brother, you gotta...
We can approach how Hubert can
Let's go.
be able to make up. In the time freeze on both sides.
Clean hit time winder is so goofy. Why does that have that much hit stun? Any promises going?
Mm-hmm, agreed.
From the chat after this one, it is grand finals. We have Mr. Choopy waiting in grand finals.
There's the replay, but again, nothing's catching right now. There's the Braum shield assist coming through, and it actually catches Hubert off guard.
So Allowing Lord Waddle to go to the races here. Gonna get the Glacial Fissure, and it is enough damage because of the mid-screen. You get all the pillars there for more damage.
Backing up just a little bit on the time laser assist. And now Ekko getting hit. And having to hold it. There's the after image, the parry, but we got the low. And I don't see HUEBERT using Fury here. Just gonna hold on to it for the next round.
At junctions like that where you have to decide, all right, am I gonna try and make this comeback or not? If your enemy's team is that healthy, there's just no chance.
There's the overhead.
Set up here.
We got the grab as well, but the basic guard to boot. The double assist. But nothing's catching HUEBERT right now, who's just been threading the needles consistently.
Doing a great job of moving around with the Ekko. I believe that is the first time we've seen the forward tech roll get properly OS there by HUEBERT. It's a great stuff. And the following movement was just exquisite.
Unbreakable has been installed. There's the command grab. Freeze! We get the charged heavy. Plus another Unbreakable install. And boop. Boop! We are done here.
You can really feel the weight behind that charged forward heavy. It just hits like a truck.
Great grab. Level 3 is also available.
Can you use it?
I'm actually surprised here. Like, this should be opportunity to cash out, and it's not. It's just not been available. I mean, again, HUEBERT still won the round, right? But like, that's what these like. You're not going to be carrying meter in the next game, so it just makes sense to try to cash out where you can.
100% agreed. Fortunately for HUEBERT, didn't come back to bite him there. The chip out on the Berserker Barrage is more than enough. And he'll spend the burst of his own very early. Even so, getting caught on the backside of it. Not looking great for the Ekko Warwick player.
Right, there's the corner. No punish off of the wake up special.
Cool. Breaking Braum's ankles there. Going for the cross up into the fakie.
Interesting choice here, as HUEBERT was trying to punish the Ekko, thinking that Ekko was point character, but now Lord Waddle still has the charge, and now he's a happy birthday that can lead into a 2XKO right here, right now!
What a way to start. Okay, we didn't get the animation. Thank goodness.
I'm like, come on now. Now you're just trying to make movies out here.
You clip farming on stream like this? Come on. We got places to be. We got a tournament to wrap up.
Let's go!
Be able to land the hit on Braum. But we finally got the happy birthday that HUEBERT was hoping for. Okay. Parry was whipped, but there was just no full commitment to the punish. Now the parry has worked, but Warwick's the one that took the hit for it.
We were missing a couple crucial opportunities there. The movement was amazing, getting around the burst and the mashes from Lord Waddle, but the punish got dropped early.
Gonna be a dead Ekko here, and also Unbreakable installed. Again, HUEBERT's probably feeling like how we're gonna deal with this next interaction is how it's gonna determine. where this match tends to go for. We have the armor, and unfortunately, we got the freeze too. This is not good right now here for HUEBERT.
Not at all. Facing down an installed Braum. You're stuck in the corner. Not where you want to be. However, did a great job of mashing out on the Ekko. And only gonna have to spend 1 bar to take this kill.
No, I don't even think of 1 bar. Oh my goodness, there's the chip, but it's still these, like, you gotta kill here. You just gotta kill. You don't want to let these resets happen. Because, like, right here, you just lost your Warwick.
HUEBERT is a bit greedier than I might like with the meter. He hasn't gotten punished that severely for it, at least in that round, but yeah.
I like the jump to kind of like fade out whatever interaction HUEBERT was trying to do with Warwick.
Great shield assist there from Lord Waddle, eating the demon flip and forcing HUEBERT to take the hit.
The parry, but it unfortunately was still stuck in parry animation in return for the return of the Time Winder.
How crazy it is that these two players are seasoned Ekko enthusiasts and neither of them have successfully parried that super.
Yeah, there's always like something left over here.
Good amount of damage on HUEBERT's Ekko. Oh no, rolling back into the Time Winder. That's not where you want to be going.
And that is now a dead Warwick that's gonna get frozen. And you're gone! Lord Waddle up right now, 2-0 against HUEBERT, who once again, like, I really feel here, Pineapples, the greed is where they are feeling the pain. It's just kind of like everybody wants to try to get out of that parry. Everyone wants to try to get that kill, or just to get the meter, to get the fashion. Like, you go through those motions, and it's just not enough.
I 100% agree. You can't be stingy with your resources. You gotta spend them when you got them. Lord Wild doing just that to conserve the momentum in this match with the early burst.
Like staggers, and finally getting the low. The charge, and now you see the loop. 3 time freeze, beautiful.
The overhead from downtown in Bloodlust, catching Lord Waddle unawares. Surely I won't get hit with an overhead from half screen. That can't happen.
Oh, what a parry! All out there from Lord Waddle.
Down in the corner. It is parry scaling, so the damage isn't huge, even with the super and the super assist. But the positioning is great. You still got unbreakable, and the Ekko assist was allowing for that combo on the backside of things.
Yeah, there's still. Oh my goodness, that did kill. I was because of the mid screen, so I
It was looking a little dicey.
Oh, okay, there we go. We're back up here.
There you go.
Okay, Fury has been activated. Interesting.
You want to make sure you get this round. The command grab with the freeze is more than enough to kill HUEBERT. We're going to take that first round. Lord Waddle now on set point, looking to get that rematch in Grand Finals.
Waddle is just non-stop ready to go. And also so confident with the Braum. You can really tell Braum is the point character. Ekko's there, but Braum's the real character that is the anchor here for Lord Waddle.
Braum's committing the heists. Ekko is just the getaway driver. He's the accomplice.
The Rob's been robbing.
You HUEBERT, though, doing some of that of his own. Able to clean up a nice kill on the Ekko without taking a scratch on the team.
Very nice, actually. Very clutch, too. Let's get opened up by the overhead. Not a good position here for Lord Waddle.
50% off the Braum. Still yet to get hit is HUEBERT. He's in a great spot. The Bloodlust, got the dive kick over. Jockeying for positioning, making Lord Waddle block something. The scramble's coming through. It's enough here.
And no, I don't think there should be any reason to use Fury. This match has been really strong, like tough here for Lord Waddle. I think it's just better to let it reset. But let's talk about the fact that HUEBERT just did a perfect with practically half of the time gone.
Yeah, it was a quick one. It was really lightning fast on the Ekko especially. Just 2 quick hits and dead character. Braum, it takes a little bit longer because that health bar is a little bit larger. You were working on another repeat of the situation.
Be careful with that overhead. You don't let it happen because it does open up HUEBERT to take care of it. And now evasive guard just to get away from being punished for the overhead.
Gotta dodge, catches Braum on the downswing there. HUEBERT in full control here. He's woken up. He turns his monitor on.
Definitely awake here. Great defense though on the side of Lord Waddle, but does not get to tech the throw. Could be losing out here on the Braum. No, still a bit of health left.
With throw not punished there by HUEBERT. Instead gets the cross up and the kill on Ekko. Where was this HUEBERT 2 games ago?
Trying to adapt. And there you have it, HUEBERT up on the board now, just trying to claw their way. Especially with the Warwick.
Yeah, certainly fighting tooth and nail to make these things happen. It was a perfect in round 1, nearly a perfect in game 2. That's the type of momentum swing that makes HUEBERT feel incredibly confident in this set.
The great custom used, but then here's Ekko to follow up. He jumps away. Both Ekko players just trying to thread the needle as much as possible. There's the throw that Lord Waddle was looking for.
Wake up attack comes out from HUEBERT, gets through the armor, but Lord Waddle is still in a great spot. Finds the anti-air after that tag into Ekko. And anything HUEBERT can do, Lord Waddle can do as well. The health disparity looking really reminiscent of our last game.
Agreed, agreed. Here we go. That should be the dead Warwick. Now we saw a similar position in the last game. Lord Waddle was ahead, but then HUEBERT just turned up the volume.
Let's go!
It's his last chance to do so, Saki. He's got to pull it together here or never. Lord Waddle getting that burst out early means the punishment isn't too severe, and we get a parry on the other side.
Here's the wake up special again.
Waiting out the 2x assist is HUEBERT. It's to make sure that cooldown is available, but doesn't really take the time that the assist is down to go forward. Instead, waits until Lord Waddle wants to make a move and capitalizes first.
This was a really good happy birthday that now it's going to lead to Ekko just very low on health. And there was the bait on the wake up special.
Got the kill on Ekko with it. Braum is still around, but maybe not for long. The health bar is draining. The super is not going to kill, but Braum is definitely worse for wear.
No parry available here. Gonna be able to be used. It was fully baited out, and now HUEBERT again just ticking alive. I'm telling you, these game 5s just keep going back and forth, and it just gets uglier and uglier. But we are seeing their spirits shine through.
Oh, 100%. Our top 4 is delivering here today at ParagOnline. The people are cooking up here in 2XKO Season 1. Lord Waddle has the happy birthday. When you're on set point like this, is exactly what you want to see.
Rico is gone. There's my time. And you're gonna see the bait on the wake up special, but no punish for it. HUEBERT does escape, but doesn't get the punish, but we do get the hit in here. I think Ekko should be dead if we do spend super.
Oh, definitely. We may not even need it. A tag launcher isn't even necessary either. We get limit strike too. This is everything Lord Waddle could have wanted.
And then there's Braum, but there's the parry.
Early burst from Lord Waddle. Gets the hit. HUEBERT is on Fury now. Has to spend it early. Otherwise, one hit would have killed, and that hit is going to come through regardless. Lord Waddle throws the fastball to take HUEBERT out of our bracket here at 3rd place. And for the second time, be a lethal choice here. I don't disagree in the slightest.
Right, there's the grab and the continuation of that grab. Ooh, I like the jump, but unfortunate that the avalanche is still hit on the tippy toes.
Great 2H there from Mr. Choopy. That burst out.
This is a big hit on Ekko, actually. And it's going to be unbreakable. Attached to Mr. Choopy's Braum.
Jump over from Lord Waddle's Ekko. But as soon as that air tech situation comes through, Mr. Choopy doesn't miss a beat. Is ready with the air back throw and the combo and the kill.
I felt like that was a little fancy, but I understand.
Sometimes you gotta let them know.
Here's the overhead. Beautiful. Avalanche to follow up. We got level 3 too as well.
Doesn't quite cross the threshold. If that meter had come through, that would have certainly been a dead Braum, but instead we need one more interaction. Darius is good for it.
80. Really great start. It was looking a little scary there for Lord Waddle. Or rather, better said, Mr. Choopy, but we saw the pickups come through. What a block on the burst!
And the combo correction from Mr. Choopy was great as well. Recognizing you couldn't go for the standard grounded Braum routes and had to adapt on the fly, did so excellently and is rewarded with a 2-touch on the Braum.
Goodbye, Braum. Hello, Ekko. It's your turn now.
Ekko's like, what did you get me into, man? Why am I here?
The parry on the Braum. And we finally get a grab. This could be a good start here. Especially considering that now Lord Waddle has a little bit more control here. But nope, we got caught with the grab.
The parry goes wide. Unfortunately, the tag didn't come in quick enough to get the punishment on it. Lord Waddle holds on for now, but even with that, you have a Fury Ekko against 2 of the beefiest guys in the game, and your burst is getting punished. It's a wrap.
Oh my! Woke up grab and Mr. Choopy. Very good all outs on the setup for the walk up.
Amazing job there from Mr. Choopy, calling him out. And that would have covered a wake-up attack as well. I love the neutral jump option there from Mr. Choopy. Yo, what is going on?
That was just like, you know what? That's the energy that Mr. Choopy's coming in with the big bodies. I get it.
Braum mirror, everybody. Double shields, let the assists fight instead of the point characters.
I was gonna say this was blocked, so that's an interesting choice here for Lord Waddle.
Fortunately for Lord Waddle, there wasn't a meter on Mr. Choopy's side for the parry. Otherwise, that could have gone very badly.
Looks like the parry is what's gonna catch here on Mr. Choopy's Darius.
Not quite gonna finish the combo. The tackle goes wide, and every opportunity that Lord Waddle gives is getting capitalized on in spades by Mr. Choopy.
Okay. Got a little bit of a load. Not gonna exactly get the opening. And we actually break the evasive guard, and that's Ekko down.
Choopy continuing to cook here in our winners finals, or grand finals, excuse me.
Mr. Choopy having to go down towards because of chip. And there's the freeze. But there's no meter here for Lord Waddle, so it's a little bit of a safe spot here. We're gonna go for the facial pusher. There we go. There's a change to Darius. And the Fury has been activated. Unlucky, but we got recovery. Oh, an unfortunate hit there for Mr. Choopy.
Lord Waddle spacing it out and getting the glacial fissure there for the whiff punish. Putting himself on the board for the first time in this grand final set.
What a beautiful parry there from Mr. Choopy. Called it out on the time winder throw. Dragging Darius in, doesn't get a hit. Not even an air hit as well. We're gonna have to use break there.
Lord Waddle quite healthy here, extending the pressure with the second Braum assist, but all that's gonna get you smacked in the face by that medium of Mr. Choopy. Darius on point, unfortunate combo drop, that would have been a dead Ekko, and instead we're just gonna get the reset.
Lead has been tapped. Another one, and we got the grab, beautiful! Oh, but we jumped ourselves into the corner thinking that there was going to be a wake-up attack.
Super expenditure, just gonna go for the reset there. Of course, Mr. Choopy's burst out. Mr. Choopy getting caught by the charged S2, smacked against the wall, and Lord Waddle's looking good in the set. Still got Fury to use.
That is unlucky. That will be the cash out that Lord Waddle was looking for.
Koro's kind of betraying Braum here.
And that's going to put Lord Waddle on the board 1-1 right now.
Absolutely will. Not going to let things go down like they did in winners finals. No clean sweep for the Braum Darius duo.
Oh my goodness. There we go. It's gonna be the low. Now a break from Mr. Choopy. Kind of get off. And that is a back throw. That's gonna throw it out Poro. Both shields are out, but we saw a command grab attempt there from Lord Waddle, and that led into a full happy birthday. That's now a break.
The idea was there. The counterplay to the shield was ready, but unfortunately just a little bit misspaced, and the tackle from Darius came through for the punish. Fortunately for Lord Waddle, though, it didn't end up being lethal by any means, and we get the kill on Darius.
Another Poro. We get full unbreakable, and now we got this low pressure. Mr. Choopy's Braum getting fully overwhelmed.
Super coming through and taking him down.
Lord Waddle's definitely woken up and just really kind of like calling out, all right, Mr. Choopy, you got these habits, I got you. Some change-ups here from Mr. Choopy to go ahead and get the super. Unbreakable's installed. Ekko's life, half health gone. Shield has been through, and then that's a grab, but does miss on the low.
S2 comes through. Only gets a glancing blow though.
I like that. Go straight into it, but no, the parry from Lord Waddle's side.
Because it is a parry on a projectile, that is a full damage punish there from Lord Waddle.
Ooh, these big buttons are swinging and it's scary. There's the back tech roll that's gonna get opened up by the grab.
Waddle gets the first blood, but that Braum in the back is not doing too great. Fortunately, that was a counter hit cross up there from Lord Waddle. The hit's done oh so generous. You look at that full confirm. We got level 3 soon to come. No, not going to get the meter. And Mr. Choopy knows what's up.
Lord Waddle said, it's my time indeed. 2-1 lead here. Again, a lot of games if we can be able to see Lord Waddle reset the bracket and really test Mr. Choopy's full-on stamina here. So it's still a great start nonetheless to be able to just be in the lead here.
Test of stamina is a great way to refer to these ladder style brackets, right? They're sitting there grinding for 2 hours. This top 8 has gone on even more than that. Mr. Choopy really has to find it within himself to maintain the advantage here. He doesn't want to go to a reset because Lord Waddle is looking great in this grand finals.
Replay coming through. What a throw tech. Called it out that was the reset setup that Lord Waddle was looking for. And already Darius is gone.
If one air throw doesn't work, just go for the second. Surely that one will connect. Lord Waddle takes out Darius, like you said, just leaving it up to Braum.
The replay, and I think here we might get to see the cash out on the level 3. Yup, we do.
Second one, batter up. Gonna shoot the shot, take Braum out, and Saki. I'm spying a reset point.
I know, I'm spotting the reset point too. I'm not surprised. These two have gone through the ringer, and they are ready.
Alright, Mr. Choopy, I know, is desperately clinging on to hope, saying, I do not want to go to a second set. That is a marathon to go through. But Lord Waddle is in such command of the game this point.
Oh, not a drop that Mr. Choopy can really afford here, but we got a happy birthday, so it's going to be a lot of damage. There's the limit strike. Catch the evasive guard, and then it's just a little bit of Braum health left. One good read. There's the armor. But it went through because Mr. Choopy had unbreakable armor.
The second hit breaking Lord Waddle's super. Mr. Choopy has a chance to send us to game 5 and avoid a reset for the time being.
Okay, low. Landing through. There's the parry off of the apprehend. It's not charging it. What a button on the down H.
Cross up, Mr. Choopy sending the Ekko to the grave. It's just Braum at the chance for a reset here, but the unbreakable armor coming through again.
Oh, the charge got interrupted. It is one of those changes that has been part of Season 1. Darius is down, though. We still got a full, pretty healthy Braum coming through. There's the landing!
Into the Toro. Mr. Choopy's working on getting that third bar. Not quite going to get it. Spending the Glacial Fissure first.
Oh, what a huge, unfortunate whiff. Not what Mr. Choopy was intending.
Can't be liking the looks of that at all, especially when Lord Waddle can chase him down with the air throw. And we have a bracket reset on our hands.
Good Lord. Lord Waddle is really trying to say, I went down before and I'm not going down now.
Listen, you can't be folding when tournament's on the line, and Lord Waddle is surely not.
Toro trying to hang out and see if we can land a hit. There's the Ekko. Trying to get some of those short hops.
Oh no. Lord Waddle taking the throw, goes straight through the offense of Mr. Choopy. Braum's getting beat up. It's a pretty scaled starter though, so just gonna be content with the unbreakable. Get the command grab on the next hit. And this is where we're gonna be spending the super for the kill.
Oh, the tag launcher. Nicely done. To get OTG and still spin so we could actually see the full kill on Braum. Here we go. There's the grab. Bit of the replay, just short of the length, but there's the grab here from Darius. Headless comes through. Very nice. Again, level 3 available here, but we're gonna go for the tag launcher.
A little bit too far for the Braum at JS1. Didn't quite connect. That would have been maybe a dead Darius had it come through.
Oh, that's an interesting interaction. Level 3 not actually going through. Yeah, right? And you would think that it would go through, but I guess it's susceptible to grabs.
Yeah, and also, I feel like for Mr. Choopy, it might have been more advantageous to just block it. It would have gotten you a higher damage punish. I don't know, maybe he was scared of the chip out potential.
Which is very real too, right? So here's Darius now, gonna be fully gone. Oh no, fist on the low.
He got caught reaching. Charge S2, going straight through the projectiles, full immunity there.
Really good parry.
You could block so well for so long, but no matter how many times you guess right, if you gotta keep guessing, eventually it's not gonna work out your way. Lord Waddle gonna be making short work of the Braum here. We got tag launcher, we got a meter, we got a reset that comes through in the end. Lord Waddle taking the first game of our grand finals, set 2.
Pretty good here to try to essentially make the I guess it would be, is it reverse? Would the counter was reverse 6-0? No, because Mr. Choopy did win. So regardless, it's just trying to get those 6 wins on the board.
Yeah, it's just trying to string them together. Mr. Choopy, however, found an incredibly high damage start here with that anti-air.
We're seeing the double Braum shields as well. The back and forth.
Overhead evaded there from Lord Waddle, getting right out of dodge.
There's the parry.
Throw. Lord Waddle been getting a whole lot of mileage off of tag on the my time into throw, following up from Braum, excuse me.
Beautiful. Seeing the apprehend, charging it to avoid the parry. And then that's also a parry that Lord Waddle is going to lose out on the Braum side. Just pixel of getting that meter back and finally getting it. And now fully losing it again.
Yo. Lord Waddle spending all the cash on those parries. That's 3 in a row that did not go Lord Waddle's way. 3 bars spent for no return. Mr. Choopy gonna take Ekko's head off and take this first round of our grand finals reset here. Mr. Choopy, even though he's down a game, is by no means out of it.
Okay, there's the tag launcher from Mr. Choopy. Ooh, another parry. It looks like Lord Waddle's getting punished every single time in these last couple of rounds with parry not just landing.
Mr. Choopy trying to swat the Poro? Can't hit him out the sky like that. What do you mean?
Okay. Nice pickups right afterwards with an Ekko. Okay, we have level 3 here, but we're going to choose to use the tag launcher. Get unbreakable.
Yeah, conserve the meter on Ekko, get the install from Lord Waddle. What's not to love? Overhead connect. We still got those 3 bars from earlier. I wonder if we're going to choose to spend them. No, tries for the reset instead.
Okay. There's the level 3, like you said, conserve the meter and then cash out properly.
Firing back is Lord Waddle. I'd want to let Mr. Choopy have a full game here in our grand finals reset. Just as Mr. Choopy was keen to close us out in the first half of things, Lord Waddle does not want to make this a game 5, I'm sure.
Okay. Trying to get out of that corner. There's the avalanche. We're going straight into the super. No pickups just yet. Just playing patiently, especially considering that Mr. Choopy has that unbreakable. But now we're gonna get those hits in.
Yeah, that shimmy was crucial there for Lord Waddle. Limit Strike gets the extra meter for the setup. Jumps out of the overhead, but that burst keeps Ekko in the action.
Ooh. Here we go. Headless, not enough to kill, but there's the chip out.
Nothing you could do there. No meter to parry. A straight checkmate there from Mr. Choopy.
Oh no, the combo, rather the command grab, not going to be able to land here as there was a bit of a push block and just the range was not there.
A super from Braum. And a game for Mr. Choopy. Saki, I think we're in for the long haul.
Tell me about it. It's gonna be back and forth. I mean, that's what you gotta expect, right? From between these two, they've just been back, really just strong players overall, and just been able to really adapt to each other and get like callouts on layers.
100%. That's how we got here in the first place, right? Lord Waddle spent that full first half of grand finals getting the download after losing winners finals, refreshing himself on what Mr. Choopy likes to do, and now Mr. Choopy adapting in kind.
Now we have to tag with Darius. Again, the push block. And that was actually a bait on the parry. Time's up indeed. As we should be able to at least push through the corner. And we do get it, thanks to the bit of assist from Braum.
The dashboard parry there.
Okay, there's the tag launcher. We do have level 3, and we're gonna cash it out. Yes, sir.
Alright, gotta take a hell of a lot of damage here. Is it gonna be enough to kill the Braum with that large health bar? Not quite.
Ooh, there we go, Lord Waddle securing the round win.
Let's go!
And there's the break. No blocking of it. And this is actually a big pickup here for Mr. Choopy to corner carry for.
The install doesn't punish the roll, but chases it down to continue the pressure. Shield, my time, my time. Now we're into the mix. Surely we get the setup. Mr. Choopy holds steady in the corner. Never really one to tech roll out. Just parries the time winder and chills.
Oh, okay, parry. Actually, that was full armor. I don't even think that was parry. Just shielding through all of that. My goodness. Braum players, you sure know how to deal with your own character.
I am gonna go insane watching these back specials from Braum over and over again. His armor keeps coming through. Just hold up the shield, walk forward like nothing's happening.
Get opened up here by the low. Mr. Choopy gonna go for the full level 3. We're cashing out.
Talked about earlier, don't really get to see that super very much. Usually Darius is expending it all on like the headless. But Noxie and Guillotine from time to time keeps things fresh.
We're going straight into that super. Not going to be enough. And there we go. Shout outs, by the way, too. Also noticing $30 to the match arena. So now we're definitely getting a little more spicy. No wonder these guys are sweating it.
Oh yeah, Tay-Man dropping the 18. Big ups, Tay-Man. Appreciate you coming by.
Okay. Here we go. It's going to be a wall slump, but the command grab doesn't get to tick.
Choopy finds the fish hook, able to take that Braum off. Oh, we got the Fury Burst. Lord Waddle needs to save the Ekko, but it's not going to work for very long. Mr. Choopy is fighting back and now has taken the set lead for the first time in Grand Finals with 2-1.
Alrighty, Mr. Choopy finally ahead. Will we see this opportunity to really fulfill the prophecy of being able to defeat Lord Waddle? It just seems like Lord Waddle's been running out of steam this whole time.
Yeah, that second set of Grand Finals definitely taking a toll on Lord Waddle, especially with how many games their Grand Finals run has been, right? 5 games in the winner's side. Already like 8 games in the loser side of, or the Grand Final side of things.
Okay. Unbreakable. Here we go. The wall bounce. Poro. And slam. Should be a dead Ekko after this. It is.
Not even spending any meter for the kill. That meter gets refunded because the cutscene happened after the character died. Mr. Choopy is primed to take our tournament here tonight off of nearly a perfect.
There goes the jump in. It is a bit of an air throw. Lord Waddle is actually calling out the Darius jump in. But here it is. You are plus right there, sir. And that's the extension for Mr. Chupi.
The S2 and the super. Yo, got the unbreakable now. Lord Waddle's Ekko is bleeding. The tag out comes, but the command grab goes wide.
Low goes through. Here's another Poro. And the super time winder goes through. We got the replay.
Ekko's time to shine, but now Braum is taking center stage. Unbreakable and the corner are a match made in heaven. Mr. Chupi tries to wiggle out, but it's shut down by the jab.
Oh, we parried the Poro, but unfortunately didn't get the movement looking to actually capitalize from it.
Through and time winder super dead. Braum as well.
Alright, still a potential chance here for Mr. Chupi. This can be Lord Waddle's last chance to at least make it to game 5.
That chance is getting slimmer by the moment. So starting off with 50% on both characters ain't where you want to be.
Double Poros going out. There's the parry on the assist from Darius. But we still get hit because we summoned our Poro.
Shout out Pedro Villegas for the $10 into the Matcherino. Appreciate you greatly. Bringing us up to $40 total.
Okay. Now it's just the last chance for Mr. Chupi to try to get out of here, but the armor versus armor, it's not gonna be enough. Lord Waddle should be able to take out Mr. Chupi's Darius and will be able to do so after this tag launcher, but no, the recovery. We still have Fury as well, but nope, not gonna be able to use it. We are in game number 5 of our bracket reset.
We are going the distance. These players need the bragging rights. The Lions share that $40.78 in the match arena, and we're going the distance.
Another parry. This time it catches Lord Waddle. Braum, and that's also bait on the parry for Lord Waddle, but no command grab to follow up.
Burst from Mr. Chupi used early, but still stuck in the corner, and because the burst character stuck around for so long, we get a happy birthday! Grabs continuing to get jumped out of by Mr. Chupi. The time winder setup is blocked. Backing up. Go forward under the cover of the shield. The assist character not quite dead. Braum lives with a sliver, but the Poro takes Darius out. All you got is an inch, Braum. I'm not sure there's much more left for you, unless the happy birthday comes through.
I think the happy birthday will come because this is also level 3. Ekko's dead! Freege's dead! Mr. Chupi, oh my god!
You cannot draw it up better than that for Mr. Chupi. 0 HP in the life bar, a chip away from death, and the 2XKO puts him on tournament point.
Alright, here we go. Going for the Glacier Fisher. And again, the bait on the parry. Lord Waddle having to hold that. And plus the armor as well. Just now getting break. But was it worth it? We'll see here.
Comes through. Early burst from Mr. Chupi. The command grab had to be a misinput. Using that in the mid screen is only going to get you beat up.
Still getting quick chunks of damage. Blocks the wake up special. And now Mr. Chupi still has a bar of for Darius. Catches the Braum in the air. Gonna bring out the tag launcher and ensure that it is gonna leave him pretty strong. It is gonna be one more hit that's gonna make or break Mr. Choopy here.
Fury is on deck. Lord Waddle can avoid the chip out, but the avalanche goes straight through the Fury Burst. No hurt box means no punishment there for Mr. Choopy, and that will seal us out 3-2.